Hello, good afternoon. Hey, Firewolf, first one in today. How are you? Welcome in. How's your day going so far? So, hanging out here at home, just kind of doing the same old thing. Um, got cleaning done today, and well, a little bit anyway. You're doing fine. Good, good. How's work going today? You're probably still at work right now, right? I know tomorrow out here is going to be absolutely awful. And hey, Angaris, how are you? Cold too? Yeah. I know Angaris was telling me they're considering possibly, um, possibly closing the shop for tomorrow. So we'll see. Oh, hold on, let me make sure. Uh, let's see. This is all the way up. Hold on. Can everyone else hear me okay? Can anyone else hear me, or is it just coming through on the phone? I'm kind of low. All right. Let me. Hopefully this doesn't crash my game. Um, let's see. Turn up my volume. What could be off right now? Maybe that. This is as high as it goes. Anything better now? Okay, yeah, mine is too. Um, let's see. That should be all the way down. This should be all the way up. Okay, I've got mine on. My headphones are on as high as they can go. Um, everything else seems to be on pretty high. So, am I still really low right now? I've got all of that cranked up. What about the game music was fine, but my voice isn't? Let's see. What might be the problem with that then? I haven't changed anything. So let me check OBS. Maybe there's something on there. Anything else now? Is this anything working out? Let's see. Properties. I am louder now. Okay, that's good then. Okay, so you guys can hear me all right now? Everything's good? Okay. Sound good then to everyone? Okay. Firewolf, how about for you? Everything good? Can you hear me better now? Hopefully. Hey,
Love
JJ!
me.
JJ, welcome in. Redeeming some send you some love. How are you, JJ? One of my favorite people in the whole wide world. Always happy to see your face and hear you introduce me to an amazing game, as well as have become an amazing friend, and I love you so much. Always so happy to see you in here. So, hope everyone is having a good day. Keeping warm, because I know in most of the US it is absolutely freezing right now. And a lot of us are preparing for really heavy snow and ice storms that'll be coming tonight and tomorrow and over the weekend. So hopefully everyone is. Your watch streak is. No! But you're here every day. I don't know why it would have done that to you. Well, I know you're here every day. I wonder if that happened because of the. No, because you didn't. Well, we'll see what we can figure out. I know you're here every day though. I know you're here. So, how is everyone? Everyone doing okay today? Happy Thursday. One more day till the weekend. Would have been a 36 stream. Oh. Well, I'll keep it in mind that you're that far up, so that this way, next time you come in and next time you have have a stream streak, I'll make sure to add that 35 extra on there. All right, well, let's jump right in. So we're on episode um 3
In the
today.
previous episodes of Life is Strange.
Called film Little Pieces of Time.
Because Max wants everybody to see
I'm
how
so
good she is.
sick of people trying to control me!
Don't ever touch me again!
And Garrus, is your streak there
It totally
too?
makes sense. You hella saved my life.
I think it's awesome you set a tongue record on video.
You're going to be sorry someday.
And there she is. How are you doing, Max?
Hi, Joyce. I am so sorry about William. I have great memories of him.
That was his gift to us. Wonderful memories.
Let's talk about your superpower.
Hey, Stelma and Louise, you're my business now.
That's Rachel's bracelet. Why the fuck are you wearing her bracelet?
You want me to cut you, bitch?
Please, step back.
You're kidding. Put that down.
Please, get me out of here! Max! Nobody cares about me. Nobody. What are you doing here, Max?
Now, I know today was difficult for everybody. Miss Caulfield, why exactly were you on the route with Kate Marsh? Please, tell us everything.
What the hell is this?
Max, there was no eclipse scheduled today.
I believe you, Warren. I'll believe anything this week.
All right, so there's kind of the summary of what happened. And yeah, the last time, the end of the episode was really heart-stopping because Kate did attempt to jump off the roof, and we did manage to save her, thankfully. We also had to decide who we were going to kind of pin it on. So we had the option of Nate, David. Oh, you did keep your streak. Okay. I wonder why JJ isn't there then. So we had the opportunity to pin it on Nate, on David, or on Jefferson. And oh, you lost yours too, Nick. Oh no. Aw, I don't know what's up with that. Why it would do that. That stinks. All right, it is really quiet in here. It looks like we fell asleep at our desk. It does. It does. I know I had like over 100 watch streak for one of my favorite streamers, and I wound up losing it, and I was like, oh dang. Okay. Oh, is this? Oh, our bunny is in. The bunny, Kate's bunny is in here. Oh, is. First time chatter. Hey, welcome in. 100+ watch streak. Yeah, I had been like every one of their it was like a year straight.
New
And
clothes would
welcome
be all over
in.
this.
How did you find our
I better get
stream?
moving.
They were someone who, they happen to stream at a time when I'm almost always able to tune into their stream. Um and they're a Phasmophobia player, and I was like on a huge Phasmo watch kick. So I was there for every one of his streams. All right, so let's see. We're in here. Did that change our bedspread? All right, we do need to water our plant. I know we always need to do that. So let's look at our plant.
Oh, I'm sorry, Lisa.
Okay,
I
I'm
saved
sure
Kate,
I
but
will
drowned
be
my own
for
plant.
more than 2 years. Wait, did I drown my plant?
Oh, I'm sorry, Lisa. I saved Kate, but I
Oh.
drowned my own plant.
Aw, I overwatered my plant. Oh no. Seriously though, I am. That is very much like me. Let's
Hey,
see, we have-
Benny. Kate will be back soon, and
Okay.
until then, I'll be catering to your every whim.
You won't let me stop until I finish this episode, right? All right, so we're gonna give them a
Are you
little bit of
hungry,
food. I'm
Brendan?
guessing Kate is
Here,
probably
nosh
still in
on
the
this.
hospital. Um, let's see. I've seen like 12 streams of this game in the past week, so you've been on random. Okay, that's cool. JJ just introduced me to this game last weekend. We started playing it. She wanted to have me play a special game for her birthday. So this is the first time that I've played through it, and I've heard of it but never really watched anyone play it. So this is pretty new to me. Let's take a look at our journal. We do have some messages. All right, we'll come back to that. Let's take a look at what we're looking for this time. Something with maybe a statue, something with a ferret, an aquarium. Those are probably our first ones. It's fun though, watching other people play and their opinions. Yeah, JJ, yeah, you have gotten me addicted to the game. It's one of those I've been like, I should play again. And I'm like, no, 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 no. I gotta at least get through it the first time with you guys. So let's see. Think we left off. I think we left off with this part here. We must have added this too, though. So the best thing was that even though Kate was still in tears and confused, definitely saw her smile when she realized how happy everyone was that she was alive. Yeah, so I really hope that people stop bothering her too. Gotta stop doing. I watch way too much. Trust me, I do get that. But it is fun to hear what other people think and how they interpret the game. No matter what game it is, really, because there's so many people who have different ways of looking at things. And I know, like, a lot of times I rewind because I'm like, well, I could take this to mean this, but it could also mean this depending on your mindset. So I like to go back and check just to see, like, how the developers thought we'd be thinking of it. All right, so she says, but if I'm super honest, it felt pretty cool. Like I got a hug from the whole school. So maybe Blackwell Academy isn't totally bad. All right. It's not enough that Kate is alive, and though I'm not enough of an egomaniac to take the credit, I still had to get the Blackwell third degree from Principal Wells. It was bizarre to be in his tacky office with Nathan Prescott, David Madsen, and Mr. Jefferson, calmly talking about why Kate would attempt suicide. I was quiet but giddy inside, just replaying in my head the moment when Kate stepped toward me with a glimmer of hope in her eyes. Still, I ended up telling the principal that I saw Kate crying after she talked with Mr. Jefferson. I wasn't trying to blame him, I just thought it was important information. Let's see. I saw a streamer that made Kate jump and she went straight to bed crying. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I would have been heartbroken if that happened. I've kind of picked up on what's going on with Kate pretty quickly, and it was like I had to do whatever I could to keep her from jumping. But it was one of those, I mean, I was I I think I was breathless like the whole time because I was like, "Oh my God, no, 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 don't jump, don't jump." And it's like this game actually kind of had me feeling like, "Oh my God, this is like a real life friend that, oh my God, I can't let her jump." So good job on the devs for really, getting you involved in the game to where you're emotionally invested in the characters. All right, maybe I fucked up narking on the one person I respect the most at Blackwell. I could see Mr. Jefferson was disappointed in me too. The principal was more upset because he pulled Jefferson from representing the school at Everyday Heroes contest. I didn't expect that at all. I'm so confused right now. How can I keep going to Mr. Jefferson's class after I ruined his reputation? And do I still have to give him a photo for the contest? Let's see. If you let her jump instead of seeing her in the hospital, you see a memorial. Oh, I would have been heartbroken. I really would have. After being grilled in the principal's den, I hung out with Warren on the lawn so I could feel grass under my feet and watch the fluffy clouds. He's such a sweetheart. He kept telling me how proud he was that I stopped Kate from jumping. I don't believe that I did, but I have to say it's better to be treated like a hero at school than like a twee loser. Still, I told Warren that something ominous is happening at Blackwell Academy. Rachel, Amber, Chloe, and now Kate have all been victims. Not to mention me. If I keep playing amateur detective, wish I could have let Warren know about my power, but it's not the right time. as if anything is the right time anymore. And to make the day end on the most surreal note possible, the sky went dark and we watched a solar eclipse that was not announced on the news or any astronomy site. What is happening in Arcadia Bay? Okay. Let's see. Nick. More respect for Jefferson than Mrs. Grant. That lady is great and means to make her students in school great, right? Jefferson was absolutely victim blaming, and I was so annoyed by that. Which is why I felt better throwing him under the bus than anything else. Um, all right, let's see. So now, what is happening in Arcadia Bay? We need to figure out what's going on. And can one of my mods please delete the spam that's in chat? Um, so yeah, so we want to figure out what's going on with Arcadia Bay. All right, let's see. We have a message from Warren. All right, so we left off there yesterday or last time we played. Um, Thank you, JJ. Yo, Max, just had to remind you again how fucking awesome you were today with Kate on the roof. I'll make you a superhero suit on the lab's 3D printer. Cool? And you totally earned dinner on me, along with our escape to a planet of apes. Call me. Thanks, Warren. I need to rest my cape tonight, especially since I got Mr. Jefferson kicked out of his own contest. Call you later, okay? And yeah, going back to what Nick said, yeah, I would respect the other teacher far more than Jefferson because she is actually doing something for the school. She really wants for there to be um, a way for the kids to feel safe without constant surveillance. And for Jefferson, I don't know. From the start, I just didn't particularly like him. Um, he just came off uh, very condescending, very arrogant right off the bat. And the way he wound up, yeah, very arrogant. And the way he talked to Kate just really bothered me. Um, like you said, the whole victim blaming thing. And then talking to us like, you know, well, don't you think that maybe she's protesting too much? Like, no, I don't think that. I think she's gone through something horrible. Um, some teachers are like that. Each school at least one Jefferson. Yeah, I agree. I agree. I taught for about 20 years, and I have definitely seen that in schools. Um, I've definitely known a handful of the Jeffersons, and it sucks when they let people like that keep teaching. I get it though, because people who did what he has success in the arts. Yeah. So I mean, yeah, he just really wants to like be on top and have everyone appreciate him, but I don't know. He's just a prick. All right. So Kate. Okay, so that was Kate saying thank you for talking to her. Mom sent us something. Let's see. Looks like I think I missed that. So, Max, please call us as soon as you can. We're so proud of you for saving this girl, and we want to know how you are. So please get in touch. We love you. Sorry, Mom. I'll call you back in a few minutes. Swear. Thanks for letting me gush over our Blackwell hero. I miss your voice. We're very proud, so milk this moment. And let us know if you want to come up for a quick getaway, okay? We love you, Maxine. His students do love him. And yeah, for some reason, Max still loves him and ignored the victim blaming, which the only thing I can say is that maybe at that age, you're a little more likely to kind of let your hero worship blind you to it. Um, but yeah, I don't like him at all. Um, all right, listen, something weird and scary is going on at Blackwell. It's time for us to put the pieces together. Cool? I have something to show you. Meet me in front of campus. Get that ass in gear now. Okay. Um, so back here, she's like, oh, okay. So yeah, we said we're gonna find this out together. Yo, Supermax, how's the Blackwell hero doing? The hero is still shaking with nerves, and of course she has her emoji face. She's like, no emojis. As you age, the hero popular teachers are the ones we usually look back on and don't like seriously. Um, to be honest, I mean, one of my favorite teachers, looking back on it, was one who is actually like incredibly strict about things. I mean, she had high standards for everyone in the class. And I do mean everyone, from the smart kids to the kids who are always in trouble. She would not let you do things half-assed. Um, and it was a lot of times like people like, oh man, you're gonna have her this year, buckle up because you're in for it. And it was like, no, no, I absolutely loved her because I actually felt like she was someone who wanted us all to succeed. Um, Bosses in work can be like that too. Yeah. And yeah, a few of mine you loved were creepy when you look back. Yeah, I definitely know. And kind of like you guys were saying, the popular teachers usually did turn out to be a bit creepy. I know like everyone loved one of the coaches who also taught health. And yeah, for both men and women, absolutely. And that teacher, he definitely, especially looking back on it, he definitely gave off a weird, like, oh, well, you're 16, 17. I think, statutory just is numbers. And yeah, he was definitely a bit of a creep. I can't think of too many, like, of the female teachers I had who were like that, but that's
I
probably
better go
also
meet up with
because
Chloe.
it's probably also because you know, I didn't see that going on. So like not being in that perspective, I didn't even think about it. I had a popular textiles teacher, and I look back on her fondly. I mean, I do have some other popular teachers that I look on fondly, like my junior high social studies teacher. He was fantastic, and I loved him. Um, he was definitely a popular one, which was also really cool because at that time, like most kids were like, oh, I don't like social studies. It's just kind of meh. Um, so he was a really great teacher, and he was another one. He lifted up every student that came in his classroom.
Okay, this is scary dark.
Yeah,
Let there be.
yeah. Why is our school hallway so dark? I had female teachers hit on me once and it felt weird, but I blew it off till this girl who was a friend said it was weird. Yeah. Oh, okay. A female teacher. Yeah. I mean, I know there was a teacher in high school, my senior year. She was like fresh out of college teacher. And I know a lot of the boys had crushes on her and actually made her feel uncomfortable. Um, but now I never saw any teachers really flirt with students except for the one health teacher I had. He was the only one I knew who I'd ever really like noticed was like really creepy with some of the girls. Um,
I have to be extra crispy careful so I don't get caught outside the dorm this late.
Wait, we're not allowed to be out of the dorm this late? Okay, yeah, Victoria's room is right across. Let's see. Wherever you go, there I am, right?
That's a depressing thought. And it's always about Victoria.
All right, let's check Kate's room. Yeah, this is poor Kate. Let's look at her slate.
Do
Oh,
they really need that crap on the door?
right?
Kate's still alive.
It's like they're trying to
So
like
much
milk it.
hypocrite.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, yeah, I think you can realize that you really screwed up and had part in what was going on. And I think you can do better, but things like this, they are hypocrites, at least until they actually go to Kate and apologize and be like, I'm sorry, I was a real jerk to you. I added to that mental stress, and I'm sorry. Until they get to there, though, hypocrites. I agree with her entirely. Woodworking teacher got fired for sexual harassment of female students. Wow. Oh Oh man, no, I've never known a teacher who got fired for it. Um, but yeah, okay, silly stuff,
Considering all the crazy shit I've done the past days, sneaking out is nothing.
right? Whose room is here? Waiting for you, Kate. Whose room? Okay, yeah, let's talk to her real quick. Hey, Dana, what's going on?
Hey, Dana. How are you doing?
Better than Kate. I just can't believe she would even attempt suicide.
Our PE teacher touched the girls, showing them the right pose. He had a wife in the same school, and you can. Oh, I bet. I bet. Um, she was depressed. We're all You know what? We're all responsible for
I
it.
think we're all responsible for what happened.
True. But you're the only one who went up to that roof with Kate.
We have ads about to start in about 5 minutes. Why was she on the roof? Yeah. So where was everybody?
That was bullshit. Where was everybody else?
I know. You're a better person than any of us here.
I mean, I don't think
Hey,
that's what
Max,
she's trying to
I think I need to
say.
crash now. I'm just over everything today.
All right. So let me take a look. What pictures am I looking for again? So something with either like that looks like a ferret, but it's probably a squirrel and fireflies. And that looks like maybe some kind of award.
Yes, the Vortex Club does indeed suck.
There are a few male teachers in my school that were rumored to have done stuff. Private schools definitely do hide things better.
Aw, Trevor is a sweetie.
Hey,
Good for Dana.
Okay, so let's read our these. And we're like sitting right here in front of her and we're still like just going through her stuff. Hey Dana, I've been thinking about you all day. I know how hard it was for you to see Kate almost jump from the roof today. Glad that Max swooped in like a superhero. I don't have anything deep or smart to say. I just want you to know that you're a good friend to Kate, and I wish she had more friends like you. You've been so good for me when everything else is so fucked up, and I'm here for you always. Miss you, Trev. So from Dana to Trevor, thank you so much for thinking of me. I keep seeing Kate on that roof, and I feel like I should have done more to help her. Max did more than anybody to save Kate, and I don't think they're BFFs. So happy you're thinking about me. Can't wait to see you tomorrow, and you're just as good for me as you think I am for you. Dreaming of you tonight. Aw. You didn't go to public schools. Okay. I was in public schools, I mean, since kindergarten.
If Dana talks to
But
Juliet about this, she's gonna wish she didn't.
I mean, I do know people who both have gone to public or private schools, and I know teachers who have been in private schools. And I've heard the same things that private schools are a lot quicker to shove things under the rug. Um, Dana, I hope you're doing okay after today. So this is from Juliet. I don't want to bother you, but I'm writing an article about Kate for the paper, and I wanted to know if you could answer a few short questions. It seems like there are too few answers. Let's talk when it's convenient for you, okay? Hope you're well. Yeah, Nick, they don't want their reputations ruined for sure. And unfortunately, that's also what you wind up getting in a lot of colleges around here too, that especially any of the colleges that, they rely on their sports teams to bring in more money. Um, yeah, they'll hide as much as they can. Let's see. This is an easy one to miss. Speak to Taylor in the shower room and go to Victoria's to find the statue. Okay. Hey Julia, I know you want to find out more about Kate, but I'm still a little shaken up after today. I don't think you'll get too many answers so soon after what happened today. And maybe it's better to keep a low profile at the moment. Kate deserves some privacy for a change. Yeah, athletes and yeah. Yeah, you've probably seen a lot more on that than I have, since you have been an athlete. Showers were this way, right? Yeah. Um,
Hey, Max. I saw you go up on the roof and save Kate. I can't believe she tried to jump.
um, No, I haven't had a lot of problems with the students who are athletes. I've had problems with their parents though, that, well, they're not doing well in your class and, I want them to be able to, continue participating. So, what are you going to do about that? And it's like, well, I mean, they have the ability to turn in the work that they're missing. They have the ability to, study for tests and retake tests if they need to. Because I've always had um, a teaching mindset of we need to learn from our mistakes. So if you can come back and say, okay, well, I didn't do well on this test. Can I study and then like explain what I got wrong and get a better grade? And it's like, yeah, of course. But the parents have been like, well, no, you just need to kind of like fix that. And it's like, no, it's their job as a student to learn and mine to teach, not to pass them just because. I had a player reputation, but I know people who did scummy things and bought their way out of it. Oh, jeez. And it wasn't school athletics, but athletes in general and coaches. The parents buy their way out of crimes too. Yeah, that's so awful too that they get away with it, and it just e. It's yeah, it's awful, and unfortunately, it's everywhere. But especially seeing it in schools, knowing that, especially as a teacher, that we're supposed to be there to help these kids become ready for, you know, life outside of school and to help make them productive members of society that, are trying to make the world better for everyone. And it's like you see that happen and you're like, and the teachers who just roll with it. And it's disgusting. So it's not just a TV thing then. It really happens that if a student is a good athlete, some teacher just gives them a passing grade. I have known teachers who did that. I do know teachers who have done that. And unfortunately, a lot of times the school administration will be okay with it. Fortunately, you know, yeah, I just didn't say no to people who wanted to be with an athlete. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, yeah, and that seems like a teenager thing to do too. I mean, yeah, you wanna play around as a teenager. And as long as you're not hurting anyone, as long as everyone's willing, that's fine. I mean, assuming it's other people your own age, obviously there's boundaries to that, but yeah. Um Yeah, the one thing though, fortunately, the one time that a parent really like made a fuss over my not changing their kid's grade, I had a principal who backed me up. Of course, that was very early on in my teaching, so think about 20 years ago, and that was the only principal who ever backed me up on that. Other principals were just kind of like, I mean, just do what you need to do. Yeah, I'm. Oh, Cassandra, thank you for the follow. Yeah, it's just another reason why I'm kind of glad that I did get out of teaching because there were so many things that I just like the politics of it I didn't agree with. And you just you're seeing more and more of that. And then on top of it, kind of like we've talked about before, you have a lot of the political atmosphere now too being anti-teacher and it just wasn't worth it. I did. And a lot of my students really liked me because they knew that I was there for them and that I would listen to them. Um, I've unfortunately had situations kind of like Max had where I've had kids come to me with stuff like that. So yeah, and Garth, I have told you about a lot of places that the administration will happily throw a teacher under the bus. Um, A-hole to another universe, Chloe wrote that. Um, yeah, it does ruin you. And then, it really ruined teaching for me. And but you know what? I know that I was there for a lot of kids. I helped make their lives better in a lot of ways. I helped them learn and and grow in ways that they didn't think they could, because they finally had a teacher who was sitting there saying, you know, I believe in you and I'm going to cheerlead you the entire time. Um, and so I know there are kids who are going to remember me as someone who was there and helped them when they needed it. And I think I got out though at a good time. I wish I had more teachers to talk to when I was a kid. Yeah, same. Very much the same, especially, you know, especially when it came to some of the mental health issues. Um, you know, I know I struggled with that a lot as a kid, and I really didn't have an adult that I could go to. Um, ooh, double narcissist parents, ouch. Um, yeah, that's difficult. And especially then too, because you need to be careful too, like, well, is the teacher going to tell my parents about this? You know, and that's a hard thing. And a lot of times, you know, when the kids would come to me with something like, "Do you really have to tell my parents?" And it was like, well, if you're not in danger of hurting yourself, you're not in danger of hurting someone else, then, you know, it doesn't necessarily have to go to your parents. Um, which that also came up a lot when, you know, some of the kids wanted to talk about like feelings about their sexuality, and like some of them were like, well, you know, I've noticed that I like others like me. Is that bad? I've heard like from my parents that's bad. And it's like, no, it's not. It's not bad. It's how you feel, and you'll decide on that as you get older too, you know. You decide. Um yeah, well, I'm glad you grew up fine. Yeah, and learn what not to be, right? Yeah, learning what not to be is, I, I think, something a lot of parents wind up doing for us, whether, you know, it's intentional or not. Um, and, you know, even for some of us with fairly good parents, even then sometimes like, well, you know, there's things I wouldn't do. Yeah, that was my hardest thing, was knowing that kids feared their parents' reactions. So it was one of those, I always tried to be like their beacon, you know, and their cheerleader too, because so many kids needed that. So all parents have flaws, but others are just bad people. Very true. Very true. Um, you know, I know something that's kind of come up in therapy, or some of the things. My dad grew up in a very, very abusive household. And there were times that, you know, my dad wasn't the best of parents, but also, you know, he was also very open with us about what he went through. Not in a way to really make us feel like, well, you know, you should be glad you're not, but like afterwards, like if we'd get in trouble for something, he'd be like, okay, so this is kind of what I've been through. This is what I'm trying not to be. And, you know, as I got older, I have a lot of respect for him for doing that, even if I didn't always get along with him. Um, but yeah, he learned from his parents what not to be, and then helped make sure that we learned what not to be as well, from him talking about how he wanted to change and break that cycle. Which, you know, that's a big thing for someone who was born in the 50s, you know. So, all right, but I will wind up going on for hours with this. So that's maybe a topic to come up in like a just talking kind of stream. But let's go ahead and get back to this, because I know this game is probably going to take us another like 5 hours. So, all right, let's comfort Taylor.
I can. I'm just so glad she didn't. Are you okay?
I'm just like shocked. I've never seen anybody try to kill themselves before.
Me neither. I didn't think you'd be so upset considering how much shit you and Victoria gave Kate.
I'm my own person, not Victoria's bitch. Hello, like she's freaking too. She already broke curfew tonight.
Right.
Shit, I'm not supposed to tell anybody.
Yeah, with this pace, I won't stop. I won't finish it for another day or two. All right. I won't say a word.
I won't say a word. I swear to dog.
I believe you, Max. Besides Victoria, you're the only one who asked me about my mom in the hospital. That meant a lot to me.
I'm my own person too. Let me know if you need anything.
Thanks. You're like weird, but pretty cool, Max. especially after watching you go up on that roof. Victoria's wrong about you. Now I have to be alone for my nightly anxiety attack. Talk to you later.
Aw. All right, so let's go back because we know that we have something to talk about. I wish there was a way to make this go a little faster. Because I mean, even doing the hold down shift thing. Okay. All right, so let's talk to her. Hold to another universe.
Hey, Max. I saw you go up on the roof and save Kate. I can't believe she tried to jump.
Victoria sneaking out.
I know. Victoria must be upset since I saw her sneaking out of the dorm past curfew.
Oh man, like, you saw her? She was so, like, nervous when she left the dorm. She wouldn't even tell me where she was going.
Probably to hell. Well, I have to go crash. It's been a rough day, as you know.
Thanks, Max. And it was, like, pretty awesome when you went up to the roof to save Kate. Victoria was wrong about you. Now I have to be alone for my nightly anxiety attack. Talk to you later.
Okay. Yeah, I was using control, and then so I used control to let it go back, but even that, it's like I would like a little bit
Victoria
faster.
isn't here. Maybe I'll just wait and bide my time. Going through her shit.
There you go. All right, so
Since I've crossed the line from Snoop to detective, I might as well search for clues about what really happened to Kate at the Vortex Club party. My cookies? Victoria stole my cookies. Now I can't take them back because she'll know I did it. Victoria's a cookie monster. Those boots are made for walking runways.
Okay, let's open the drawer.
These socks cost more than my wardrobe.
Okay, let's search through her stuff.
I'll title this one Portrait de la Assholes. Whoa, there's Kate. Totally high. She looks confused. Not like she's partying.
Right? Okay, let's see what's over here. Oh, yeah, let's look through her bag.
A unique point of view is right. Thanks to Courtney Wagner ghostwriting this paper.
Excellent, well-researched essay with a unique point of view, right? All right. Let's see. Let's look and see if there's anything in the
Victoria is about as
magazines.
street as me. But she really appreciates style.
Okay, anything here?
Whoa, I had no idea Victoria's parents owned the Chase space. Color me impressed.
Let's see what else. Let's take a look here.
First Rachel and now Kate? This is the end of the Vortex Club.
All right.
That's a lot of bank just to clean paint from a sweater.
Let's see. Let's see. She took it to the cleaners. $30 to clean the sweater. I mean, considering how expensive a cashmere sweater is, I guess it's better to pay that instead of replacing it entirely. Another private school staple, people doing papers for each other, right? Yeah, that's cheap for cashmere for sure.
Victoria's secret. She's a geek.
I'll check that because I'm sure her laptop is something we really want to look through. And I see the thing too.
Here they are getting loaded with Satan.
I was actually the nerdy kind of kid who actually did like, I actually did like doing papers
That's a
and
lot
like.
of bank just to
So I'm
clean paint
kinda-
Victoria's secret.
I
She's a
probably
geek.
actually would have. I probably would have written someone's papers as a college student if I thought I could make some money off of it. Okay, and that was only the picture,
Here
right?
they are getting loaded with
Okay.
Satan.
I'm not proud of it, but I did my brother's history homework when I was graduated from it. Hey, that's all right. I had to write it in French, but that's okay. Hey, I mean, I know like
LOL. Victoria and Taylor actually show remorse.
my brother had to do a paper on Pride and Prejudice when he was in high school, and I was already a college student, almost done with college because we're 6 years apart. And I was just like, because he was like, oh, there's so much, there's so much to reading. He had to do like 6 different papers for the semester. And I was like, well, Pride and Prejudice is like one of my favorite books, or at least it was back then. And I'm like, I'll do the paper for you. And he's like, are you kidding me? I'm like, he's not someone who actually enjoyed school, and I did. So I was like, I'll do the paper for you. Why not? And I'm like, just let me see like an example of, like, what you do, and I'll write it in your tone as well. And he was like, okay. Well, we did go to the same. Well, actually, I didn't go to any of the same schools with him because of how far apart when we were in age. Your dad wanted your brother to go to French schools. All right. Hey, sweet tea, what's up? I'm just avoiding some lame ass science homework. How could anybody do fucking homework after somebody almost jumps off a roof? I can't believe we all saw it live. It was like watching a reality show. And I've never seen the campus so quiet. Like everybody's hiding or afraid. Yes, I feel like total shit for everything I said about Kate and that stupid video. Let's get some peeps to meet up later. This girl needs a serious curfew cocktail. We'll drink to Kate, V. What a trip that was today. Seeing Max and Kate like that, I need a drink too. Let me know the time. Sweet tea. Okay. You're okay. So dad wanted your brother to go to French. Mom wanted you to go to English, and they each picked a kid. Ah, oof. And sadly, not till after I graduated. Shockingly, but they fought a lot. All right. So can I? Oh, okay. Now it's kind of
Nothing to see here. I guess I shouldn't be so bummed.
okay. So
Not
I
that
see.
Victoria couldn't hide her shit.
Can I get a
Man,
good shot?
I'm getting paranoid.
All right. So it is this statue, isn't it? Oh, okay. Oh, there we go. Photo. All right. Gigi, the English and French thing you guys do. All right. So we have this one. Nice. Neither admitted they were wrong about anything. Narcissists are like that. Yeah. Okay. I think I found everything I need from in here, though. Oh, I just need to make sure I made it glow. Okay. Okay, so dad's 100% French, mom's 100% Italian. Okay. Yeah, that I can see then why one would want French. Although
So
I'm
Chloe
surprised
is
not
waiting for me
Italian
in front of the main
schools.
hall.
Okay, in front of the main hall. I also have. Oh, I need to read through those too. I'm looking for the fireflies and fish as well. October 9th, Dear Diary, I have the power to rewind time, and I ended up on a rooftop trying to stop my friend from jumping off while trying to prevent the possible destruction of my hometown. I fell asleep at my desk and woke up reaching out to rewind or grab Kate. I remember when my journal entries were about which anime character I wanted to be, or my dreams of being a respected globe hopping photographer, or what me and Chloe would be doing when we were finally adults. At least we know how that turned out. Chloe is determined to get to the bottom of what's going on. So I've been playing What Would Chloe Do? which means blowing off my Blackwell homework to research everything I can on finding Kate Marsh, Rachel Amber, and the esteemed Prescotts. It would be too easy peasy if they were all connected, but at this point, I think the whole town of Arcadia Bay is connected to this crazy shit. I can already see the story on National Geographic Channel. Mystic, scientific, or apocalyptic, the Arcadia Bay tornado. Shudder. Speaking of fear, I still think about Kate and the sadness in her eyes on that roof. I'm so grateful she's alive. I love seeing the students at Blackwell show their support for her with gifts and flowers. Finally. After I learned to cook at 8, I cooked all my meals. Wow, my parents always worked late. I wish there were Italian schools. It's Montreal, Quebec has 2 options, English or French. Okay. Love the coffee stain, Kitty. Right? That is cute. All right. So that's cool that I got Mr. Jefferson in trouble and he won't be representing Blackwell at the Everyday Heroes contest. I don't blame him for what happened to Kate. Yes, he should have listened to her, but it's not fair he can't attend the event. Now the winner has to hang out with Principal Wells. I hope Victoria wins. But one of my heroes probably hates me. Yay, Max. You can do better than him for a hero. After I learned to cook, I also cooked my brother's meals. Father's a lawyer, mom is a uni professor. Okay. I still write in a journal. I prefer to type, but I can also track my mental health by the way I write as well. If I start getting into a bit of a manic stage, my handwriting gets terrible. And if I start going into like a depressive phase, my handwriting gets very heavy. Yeah, I realize how that works. So it's one of those that, especially when I know like I'm out of sorts, writing a journal is like a real good way to kind of judge my mental state. The curse of bipolar, right? Fortunately, things have been stable for a while, but yeah, it's never really good. I wish I knew this earlier. Yeah. I wasn't diagnosed until I was in my mid 30s. Um so it was one of those two that it was like, "Oh my gosh, now I know now I know what's actually wrong with me." So I was in my mid 30s when I got diagnosed with both that and ADHD. And it was like, "Oh, that explains so much." So much. And yeah, that was really something. And the funny thing is though, when I was diagnosed with ADHD, I didn't really have too many problems as a kid. I would actually hyper focus more than anything else. Um I do, yeah. I for both. Um and I'm a very big advocate for like if you know you need if you need help, mental health, definitely, take your meds if they're given to you. Even if it takes some time to figure out, what's best. Diagnosed after 6, known as a concussion, bipolar, and was diagnosed ADHD as a little kid. Um, hmm. No, I don't medicate like Chloe does. I'm a little too, I guess, good girl for that. Um, but yeah, no, I do take meds for bipolar. And I honestly like, and again too, because I've kept a diary, I actually saw like how things changed from, when I finally got diagnosed and started taking meds to finding the right meds. And like I have journal entries like, so this is what normal feels like. Oh my God. Why why did it take this long? Um so yeah. Although my mom was like, when I'm like, I'm 36-ish when I get diagnosed with ADHD, and she's like, that kind of tracks actually. You've always been one who can like start at one subject and in 5 minutes be like 10 steps away. And I'm like, oh. Yeah, Italy didn't really do any colonizing, right? All right. So leave it to Chloe to make me sneak out past curfew and demand I meet her in front of the main building in the dead of night. I knew Chloe would be all over investigating the campus after what happened to Kate. This just makes Chloe more desperate to find out what happened to Rachel, if anything. The English were everywhere. I mean, oh, well, the Roman Empire, yes, there is that. Although, isn't the joke about the English? You go all over everywhere to, get spices and the like, and then still boil all your food. All right, it's funny that even though I think I can rewind myself out of trouble, I'm in more trouble now than ever before in my life. If this was a Twilight Zone story, I'd be getting set up for some serious irony. Like I'm going to start I'm going to rewind myself out of existence or something. You know what? She really should be worried about that 'cause she keeps getting really bad nosebleeds now when she's using it more than you know, more than like once or for a longer period. Can I honestly say I'll have this ability for the rest of my life? Are the tornado, the snow, and the eclipse just hallucinations, or are they genuine prophecy? More importantly, is this a curse or a blessing? Chloe is alive and by my side, and that has to be a miracle, which means there must be a way to stop my vision from coming true, right? So, yes, I broke curfew to hook up with Chloe. She said she had something to show me. Looks like it's time for some serious detective work. Enter the Blackwell Ninjas. The Romans were in England too. They said, fuck it, not worth it. As I steadily made my way out of the hall, I passed by Kate's door and saw all the nice messages from other students. Too bad most of Blackwell didn't care when they passed around the video and bullied her up to that roof. Everyone always cares when it's too late. At least Kate will see that people are on her side, finally. I hope I can visit her when all this blows over. Maybe that's not a good choice of words. You know? Although, yeah, can you imagine just how angry you would be if she actually did succeed in jumping? And this is what happens afterwards? I mean, at least now they have the opportunity to make things right with her. Okay, ooh, there's fireflies. Aw, aw.
The most magical insects. Burn bright.
Aw. Oh, okay, no, I scared him off. Okay. Go on, go back. Maybe rewind a little bit. Alright. Alright, let's see if I can get a good shot now. Oh, that is too cute. Maybe if I come this way. Okay, no, I scared the squirrel off. Maybe I'll be able to again in a minute. The totem.
The Tabanka does look pretty scary at night.
Okay, stay
Please
next.
don't destroy me.
Stay next to it, then rewind. Okay. Let's get a good spot here, like right here. Then rewind.
Look at the lens and say nut. Gotcha.
Alright, let's see that one. Oh, that's so cute. I loved watching it bounce after the squirrels too. It's almost too bad we couldn't get something like that. Oh wait, there was a message from Chloe too. Max, right? Okay. Yes, we're coming. A broken lamp.
Maybe Samuel should fix that lamp.
we doing 100% of achievements.
Principal Wells. Oh, are you serious? I'm toast if he sees me.
Nobody can expel me. Not yet, anyway.
Let's see.
What a day. Blackwell almost lost another student. Wish Kate Marsh would just skip town.
Ooh.
Now I have to deal with more pissed off, entitled parents who want to blame me for their mistakes.
Really?
Cheers.
All right, let's see. Okay. Okay, I can't get to that. Okay, so that one is broken, that one is not. Is there a way for me to break that one, maybe? Those are the sprinklers. Okay, maybe I can turn things off here.
Oh, it's unlocked. I hope Samuel isn't around.
Yeah, he is. I don't like him either. And again, he's one who, you know, he just wants things
I know
brushed
Samuel
under.
doesn't wear silky scarves. So, who does?
Now, my guess is maybe there's a lot of like either he's someone who likes to pick things up that people
Who knew
lose.
Samuel was so into runway fashion?
Well, he is not into runway fashion.
Oh, great. He saw me. Maybe I could sneak by when he was trying to open the door.
Okay. Wait. Who saw you?
Nuts and bolts. Like my grandpa's garage. Nothing but tools.
Okay.
Nothing here.
All right. Let's see. All right. All right. So let's get all the way over to here. And then rewind from here.
I know I have a set of keys on me somewhere. Gotcha. Now, why won't they fit? These keys are all broken. Or maybe it's me.
Max the Ninja strikes again.
Okay. I always thought it's the janitor, like in all detectives things, it's always the gardener, you know? I don't know. I don't know. I don't want the janitor to be it though. I mean, creepy. I don't know if he's creepy or just, you know, different. Okay.
Booyah!
Oof. All right, yeah,
Get it?
scare the hell out of me.
Booyah. Like I'm a scary punk ghost.
More like a scary punk asshole.
Hey, Chloe, I didn't exactly have the greatest day trying to keep my friend from jumping off the roof. I don't think I need you to prank me tonight, okay?
Sorry, but you absolutely balls to the walls did save your friend.
Kate saved herself. I couldn't even use my power. My head felt like it was being crushed. Then I had no clue what to say to her on that roof.
Don't be so modest, Rockstar. Kate is alive because of you. You obviously said the right thing, and your badass power is gonna save us all. We just need to connect the plays.
And find out who almost killed Kate. We have to stop this from happening to anybody else.
Oh yeah, and somehow stop that tornado from wiping out Arcadia Bay, right?
Don't joke.
Please don't joke about this, Chloe. Not right now.
Max, I'm not laughing at you. My old counselor told me that my sarcasm was a way of avoidance. That's why he's my ex-counselor.
Chloe, I just feel weird about some of my decisions.
Especially after I just got Mr. Jefferson in trouble.
Dude, do not even torture yourself like that. Let's focus on looking for clues, okay?
Yeah, I agree, Nick. The janitor, I think he's just, mentally different. Either, I think it was JJ who mentioned maybe autistic. Um, but yeah, I don't think he's a bad guy, just different. All right, so let's talk about Kate first.
Right. For one thing, there's too much coincidence between the people around Kate and Rachel.
Like Step Prick and Nathan Prescott?
Not just them.
Not just them.
Yep. I just want to beat the shit out of those particular bros.
And even though I don't know her, it feels like Rachel is guiding us to the truth.
Fuck the truth. I just want to find my friend right now. It scares me to think where she could be. Do you think she's
alive?
Alive? I have to think that, Chloe. Her spirit is so powerful here.
Maybe too much power. Max, we have to find Rachel soon. We have to.
I promise you we will. Like you said, it's time to start the search for clues. Now tell me what's your secret.
Drum roll, please. I present the spare keys to Blackwell. Thank you, Step Prick.
You are such a boss, Chloe. I just don't want you to get into any more trouble.
Look at all the trouble dropping in Arcadia Bay. At this point, who gives a fuck anymore? We're in it to win it, Max. Lead the way.
I'm so glad you're my partner in crime.
As long as you're my partner in time.
Insert groan here.
All right. It can't be this easy.
So much for helping me put together a portfolio.
Hopefully, the rest of the class will follow your lead. I'm sorry I was distracted. As you know, it's not been a good day for Blackwell.
I know this has been an awful day, and you can talk to me anytime, Mr. Jefferson.
Thank you, Victoria. I'm glad it had a relatively happy ending.
I don't know what I would have done if Katie jumped.
Katie? I had no idea you two were that close. Did she?
Well, how does this affect the Everyday Heroes contest?
The contest will go on. I just won't be representing Blackwell at the event this year, thanks to Max, who claims I enabled Kate Marsh's trouble by merely listening to her.
I'll give you a one-word sneak preview of Max's photo. Selfie. Listen, you've seen my entry. You know it's better than that.
Yeah, she is definitely flirting.
Wouldn't that be so cool to hang out together in San Francisco, Mark?
Stick to Mr. Jefferson, Victoria. I won't be going to San Francisco, remember?
You already love my work, so it's not like you're playing favorites. Just imagine if you picked my photo, though. We would have to spend a lot of time together. That could be fun, don't you think?
I'm going to think that you didn't say any of that.
You might as well choose me. Otherwise, I might have to tell people you offered to choose my photo for favors or something.
As a favor to your future, I'll also ignore that undisguised threat. This conversation is officially over, Miss Chase. I suggest you go back to your dorm now.
Wait! I only...
Okay,
Are you
well,
fucking kidding me?
maybe he's not a creep at least.
So stupid.
Just when I think Victoria can't get any more evil.
Oh, I still don't like him
Shit is
either in
about to get real at
Garrus.
Blackwell. Let's go find out.
But at least that's a little bit of a redemption to his character.
Chloe the Keymaster.
You know it.
Dude, I don't know about this. We're both already in so much trouble.
Not to mention the weed you brought into my room. Joking.
I'm serious. We're not kids anymore. We're breaking and entering.
If I have a key, how can it be breaking? I get charges for just entering.
I'm serious. We could go to jail.
Not if I'm related to the head of Blackwell Security. Stepshit will not want me in the hands of the local police. So we better find out what's in the principal's office first.
Jefferson is
You can
definitely
rewind
hiding
if we
something.
get caught, right?
Maybe
You
he
have
doesn't like
mad
using
powers,
girls.
Max.
But my powers didn't
well-
save Kate. Maybe
In
I did on
Garrus,
my
he's
own.
definitely hiding something for sure.
Come on. One more door and our work here is done. That's it. What the fuck? The security officer should have the key to the principal's office.
He's hiding shit, like everybody here.
Well, now we definitely have to get this door open. Believe it or not, I know a little about lockpicking, thanks to Frank. I might as well test out my thief skill.
Go for it. We're already in this deep.
All right, let's see
Well,
if
you
you
could
can make
look
your
for the key.
lockpicking check.
Just in case.
Why, yes, I could.
If there's going to be a key, it would likely be in the secretary's desk.
No keys here.
I did say in, not on.
Nothing to see here. Desolation.
Okay, none of these are red binders like the ones we keep seeing.
Here are the keys. None for the principal's office.
Okay,
Only a total phony would wear a crappy hat like that.
let's see. Okay, so you can't check the bathrooms? I mean, not that the keys would be in there, but...
Crap. Boring. No key for thee. We have to find another way in.
Guess I didn't spend enough time with Frank. But I'll use my DIY lockpick tools while you come up with a better plan.
My plan has a name.
Is it OSCAR?
Hey, Warren, you busy? Just bubble hearth, you'll be okay. Listen, I need your physics expertise stat. Without naming names, if somebody had access to the art and science labs and wanted to construct a device that would, say, open a locked door, would you maybe kinda know how? Huh? No, I'm just asking for fun. Thanks, science guy. No. Stay. We need you as backup. Just send the text instructions now. Yes, I'm still
Warren
all
is
in
quite
to go
right.
ape with you at the drive-in. Thanks for the help.
This sucks
Warren is
ass.
cool. I like
Goddamn
Warren.
door.
Try not to wake up everybody at Blackwell.
Sorry, Max. I got nothing. What about your plan?
I'm gonna go put it together. Can you stay here and not get caught?
I might get on the other side of that door before you, Lupin.
The race is on.
Should be
See you soon.
Lupin. Which is a great show, by the way.
Warren is such a classic nerd.
Can't say I necessarily like the books as much, but great show. Alright. So, we need sugar, a soda can, duct tape, sodium chlorate, and then here's how you do it. Okay. Alright, well, let's go ahead and see.
Let's see if I can find those items.
Okay, science classroom was this way? Oh, hold on. Trash can. Gotta have a... Okay, I'm turned around. Where am I? Just saw the trash can. Was on this side. Did I actually manage to get through? Yeah. Alright, search. Gotta be a can here.
Nope. Doesn't anybody drink sodas here?
We also know that there is this, though.
Release the crack can.
Okay.
It's all mine anyway.
Alright, so we have the can.
Only 3 more items to go.
Is this? Yep, there's science class.
Gross. I hate that formalin smell.
Alright. Take the sugar.
Ooh, sugar.
Okay, what else do we need? There it is. Okay. Um, so we need duct tape and sodium chlorate.
You're
Okay.
halfway home, Max.
Chemistry stuff. Okay.
No, this mixture doth not work.
Okay. Hello, Warren. Um, did you blow up? You still there? Still here. Didn't blow up. Not yet. Need to concentrate. All right. Let's see. Maybe in this one. Okay. Science book.
So, sodium chloride is a weed killer. You'd think Warren would have told me that factoid.
Okay. Let me see if there's anything in here I need. Ad's about to start in a minute or two. Let's see, there's like a smoking kills thing and a something with an aquarium. Oh, there is an aquarium in here. Let me go do that real quick.
Everybody's asleep. I hate to wake them up, but I want a picture. Good evening, Fish.
Okay. Photo.
Thanks, Fish. Nice work.
Okay, we've got to turn that off though.
Please
because,
resume your slumber.
yeah, let them sleep, and we don't want to leave any evidence we were here. All right, so weed killer. I mean, we're probably not going to find weed killer in here. We'd probably have to. Oh, I say as I find weed killer in here. Okay.
Here's the sodium chlorate box.
Okay, but of course. Oh, here's that one. Okay, now probably gonna have to grab a chair or something to get up there, because I have a feeling that if I try to take that, it's gonna fall.
You know you're clumsy, Max. Don't waste your rewind power. Use the damn chair.
Okay, so I actually had to like make myself think through it instead of just doing it because I realized that's what needed to be done. Right. Okay.
Only one
And
more
then
ingredient left.
duct tape. I don't know why there would be duct tape in here, but I mean everything else seems to have been in here except for that. So except for the can, I mean. So let's see. Okay. Max takes shitty selfies. Eh. All right. Exam file, huh?
An A minus? All right, all right. So Dr. Max did help Warren this morning.
All right. Oh, let's see. Oh, change grade. Sure.
You deserve way more than this for taking on Nathan, but every little grade counts. Yes, I like this plus better than that minus. Thanks for being there for me, Warren.
Okay. All right. So no duct tape in here, it seems. Let's see.
I thought we used some tape in Jefferson's class last week.
Okay.
This is like a scene in a horror film. I probably should find those items now.
Well, that's what we're trying to do.
I say one stupid thing and Mr. Jefferson gets screwed.
Dear Mark,
Nice going, Max.
Dear Mark, just wanted to drop you an informal note to let you know that Blackwell is conducting an investigation into the events this week. You'll be receiving an official note in the mail, but you deserve to be told about this now. I respect your work and status here at Blackwell and hope you won't think too harsh of me in this difficult time. Hope this all works out in your favor, Raymond Wells. Okay. Yeah, let's see what this is.
Oh, Kate. Even when you were sad, you tried to see the good in the world. Shit. Daniel's a better illustrator than photographer, said Max, the art critic. Victoria, that is pretty fucking sweet. How can I hate somebody that shoots like that?
Okay. Oh, I can take a photo of
I
that
feel
too.
gross even looking at Nathan's work. But he does have some style.
Okay. Photo. Oh. Oh, okay, that's the photo there. Okay. Can't get into that. Nothing here. Look.
You can never escape the lighthouse here.
Okay. Let's see. Ah, duct tape. There we go. Gotta go around to get it though. Alright.
The tape is mine.
Perfect. Alright, now let's go ahead and take a look at what else we need here. A bird with Chloe's necklace, it looks like. Alright, I'll have to pay attention for
Now it's
something
time
like
to show
that.
Chloe that Max is the bomb.
Alright. You do have ads starting soon. Oh, starting right now. Let's see. Let's get back to Chloe. And principal's office is this way. Okay. Alright. Pipe bomb.
Take it easy on the door, Chloe. Let's try this instead. Boom! Literally.
Yes! Time to blow shit up!
I mean, who doesn't
If
enjoy
you'll
blowing
light the
shit
candle,
up?
This is so cool!
get ready to haul ass.
Damn.
That was so fucking cool!
Oh, we are toast! Here comes the whole Arcadia Bay Fire and Police Department.
So what should we do?
Hold on, actually, because maybe I can do this, but then rewind? Okay, damn, so there's not that. Oh, hold on. Give it to her.
Take it easy
Yeah,
on the
I was
door,
just gonna
Chloe.
say that, Angaris.
Let's
Go
try
inside
this
first.
instead. Boom!
Alright, come on. Chloe, come on. Oh, okay. There we go. I can let Chloe in once I'm in.
If I can get this bastard open, she can't cheat with her rewind. Oh, this is bullshit. Fuck you, door.
Welcome to my domain.
You are magic. I have no clue how the hell you got in there, but you did it, sister.
The company I keep. Now, let's find what we want and beat it. My powers only go so far.
Man, I can see why the principal locks this room up. Fancy faux art crap. He must want everybody to know he has money, but no taste. How can you trust somebody who has a fucking bronze bird in his office? I'm glad I was expelled.
Yes, if only the principal had a Monet or Picasso, you'd still be at Blackwell.
Eat me. I'm gonna pilfer the papers on this ugly-ass desk. Okay, sure. It's ugly, but damn, is it a cozy chair. This is your chance to truly get all deductive and shit, Sherlock. Find us some clues about Rachel, or Kate, or Nathan. Anybody.
I'm on the case.
Okay, first, can we get a picture over here? Okay, look.
You're not so tacky up close.
Let's see. All right, I'll have to look at that in a bit. All right, text message from Warren. Still didn't blow it up, not yet. Need to concentrate. So did you blow the lock, Unabomber? Oh, please. I just want to see if you knew your explosives and to see your incredible artwork. Okay. Let's look in here.
I guess being a bully is in the Prescott DNA.
Ooh, this is Prescott's father. Okay, dear Principal Wells, it's come to my attention that the Prescott family crest has been removed from the library wall for no apparent reason. This local historical crest is required as per the donation terms to the library, or the donation will be rescinded, among others, for the school. Along with that, I understand that the tragic event involving Miss Marsh gives you pause, but I would suggest that canceling Thursday's party is not conducive to the can-do spirit of Blackwell Academy. I expect you to reconsider and come to the same conclusion. Thank you, Sean Prescott. He needs to thank you for your attention in this matter. That's how you end it for someone like that, right? All right, let's search this.
Tumbleweeds.
Oh, a reference to the Maltese Falcon, huh? Tumbleweeds. Let's see. Files here. Search.
Look at this pile.
Okay. Search the cabinet.
Rachel doesn't seem so troubled based on all this. But there's not much here about the police investigation.
All right, let's take a look here. Update. Unfortunately, Rachel Amber has stopped attending class for the past month, and she's left no contact with students or faculty. Her parents are at the present unaware of her whereabouts, and Blackwell hopes for a quick return to continue her academic excellence. 4.0 GPA. Rachel Amber is the quintessential student representative of Blackwell Academy. She excels in all her studies and extracurricular activities, which are numerous. Popular with both students and faculty, she has the de facto qualities of scholarship and leadership that is hallmark of Blackwell's legacy. Her diverse goals include a career in international law and fashion modeling. There's no doubt Rachel will achieve all of her dreams with Blackwell as the fulcrum. Principal Wells, this is Lieutenant Chris Rossi. Just want to let you know that Rachel Amber's investigation has officially been closed on our end. We always hope for one magic clue, but once again, Arcadia Bay covers up another secret. We'll always keep our eyes and ears open, but that's all we can do for now. Thanks for all your help.
Man, I don't blame the principal for expelling Chloe. Bad Chloe.
All right, Chloe. Chloe Price is a problematic student at Blackwell, despite the best efforts of faculty and administration to guide her academically. Chloe does little homework and is often willfully belligerent to her teachers. She has caused numerous class disruptions with inappropriate comments and rude gestures to fellow students. She was recently suspended for spray painting graffiti in the parking lot. Even though Chloe is an intelligent student with potential, she chooses to squander on empty rebellion against a non-mandatory institution. Updates. Chloe Price is no longer a student at Blackwell. See attached police report. All right. Okay, well.
Only 2 more files to go.
All right, search these.
Weird. This asshole has a spotless record.
All right. Nathan Prescott continues his family's historical legacy at Blackwell Academy with a stellar academic record and a variety of extracurricular activities, including work with the Arcadia Bay Homeless Fund. Nathan is also popular with students and faculty. He stands as a proud representation of Blackwell. How would I resolve Chloe IRL? I think actually I would agree with her that she has a lot of things in her life that
own personal file.
that she has good reason to be rebellious. She has good reason to be upset. Um, of course, his spotless record, it's all covered up. Right? Because that's not been paid for, right? I mean, we talked a bit about Chloe during episode 2, and yeah, I mean, around the time where her father died, her best friend, left town. Her mother very quickly remarries, and she's only about, 14 at the time. So yeah, she had a lot going on, so there's all of that plus that um, hitting your teenage years, hitting that puberty time and everything else. So Chloe had a lot to work through, and I don't think she was given enough room to work through it. Therapy would definitely be good, but therapy is generally, something good for most people. Um, I think for Chloe, though, it's just a matter of, you have a lot of steam to blow off. Blow it off. You know, do what you need to do for right now. Um, because I think too, like once you're like, okay, so yeah, all right, you're smoking pot, so what? I think that'll be like, wait a minute, so I'm not a total badass. I'm not that bad influence. Nope, you're really not. Oh, and I think that would kind of set her aback a little bit, kind of like, so all this rebellion, it's not really like annoying you? Nope. And a lot of times once you do that, it's kind of like when an adult starts trying to use like the same slang kids are doing. Um, all of a sudden like, oh God, don't do that. You're just making a mess of things. I think it would be very similar to that for her. All right, brief summary. Max, as she prefers to be called, is considered a quiet, attentive student with much potential for her photography. Her GPA fluctuates, and she has acknowledged that she should be doing better. Her teachers back up her quiet intelligence, though some complaints find her too nervous and nosy. Some faculty members would like Max to speak up more in class and be more assertive. Others would like her to be less so, but this is a common student suggestion rather than a specific recommendation. Chloe sadly has abandonment issues. Therapy would probably help. I agree with that, Nick, for sure. But the minute she gets care, support, and people show her they won't leave, she would get better. 100% agree with you on that, Nick. Just wondering if Chloe was ever savable. Oh yeah, I absolutely think so. And I don't think she's really technically a bad kid or anything like that. It's just she's going through basically the typical teenage wanting to rebel. And I think she's desperately trying to get her mom's attention again, to realize, hey, I'm hurting because my dad died. Hey, I'm hurting because my best friend left and I didn't hear from her for 5 years. Hey, I'm hurting because you moved on so quickly and things haven't been resolved for me. I need to talk. And yeah, it's not necessarily that Chloe is broken or anything else. It's that she needs love and attention that she's not really getting. Chloe isn't even lost. She has dealt with a lot of things. Absolutely. Dad died, best friend left, Rachel left, right? No one stays. I am fully on board with that, Nick. That's exactly what she needs. She needs someone to stay and someone who will, let her know that, yeah, you're trying to push people away with this behavior. I'm not going anywhere. You see that happen a lot with foster kids. She just wanted mother's attention, but Joyce is super, but at the same time, she's working all the time. She moved on quickly with a new husband. And I don't think Chloe feels she had that one-on-one with her that she really needed during this time. And I don't think Joyce is even aware that that's what's going on either, because she was trying to think, how do I get my life back in order? Yeah, she's dealing with stuff as well. And again, her daughter is kind of hitting those teenage years where adults are either both, they kind of fall one way or another in a lot of cases. And they're like, well, you're growing up now, so you don't need me to handhold you so much. Or they're like super helicopter parent who never lets you out of your sight. And in Joyce's case, because she was going through her own issues, trying to make ends meet for herself, and eventually, trying to find her own happiness again, I think she erred a little bit on the side of, well, you're growing up and you don't need me to handhold you. Where Chloe is like, please handhold me more. Um, let's see. I don't see Joyce understanding her abandonment issues. I agree with that too, Nick. Um, right. Chloe's dad died, but Joyce's husband also died. JJ, yeah, that's exactly right too. Everyone is dealing with their own grief, and you know, neither mother or daughter know how to talk to the other about what they need for their own grieving to start healing. And there's a lot of emotional intelligence that comes with, you know, being exposed to a lot of people talking about these things. And that's one thing that I've definitely said. It's great for those of us who, have internet now and have communities where you can talk about, mental health issues and the like, because you do start seeing like, oh, I'm not alone. And you start building that emotional intelligence that you can't necessarily build if you think you're alone. You were a Chloe? Yeah, I mean, if you're a Chloe, you were never broken. You were never broken. You were never wrong. You were never a bad kid. You needed love and care that maybe you just weren't getting at the time, or maybe there was something, you felt you really needed, and that was your way to get attention. But yeah, I would never have called Chloe, a bad kid. Rebellious, sure. But no, I mean, honestly, as an adult, if I had a kid like Chloe, I would be concerned for what she was up to. I definitely wouldn't want her hanging out with the kind of group she's hanging out with. But it would be one of those like, okay, so sit down with me. Tell me what's going on. What can I do to be here for you more? I understand stuff because I went to medical school and took a lot of psych classes. Lots of people do not understand these things because they never saw it, didn't deal with it, and never learned it. Yeah, Nick, you're spot on with that for sure. Although, Spirit, what do you feel then? Like you say you relate to Chloe. What do you think you needed from the adults in your life to help you with this? Like from your perspective, what does Chloe need? So they'll be like, no, push her in a corner, right? Yeah. And if you don't know how to deal with things, like I mean, I kind of use the after I was diagnosed with ADHD, my mom was like, oh, that really tracks. But when I was younger, one, girls didn't get diagnosed with ADHD in the same way boys do. And the other, it was like, well, my daughter is getting A's in school. She is liked by all of her teachers. She hangs out with friends. I don't see anything wrong with her. So the fact that, she just jumps from topic to topic, it's just a kid thing. And as I got older, it was just, well, I mean, she's still a successful person. So why would there be anything wrong? And then it was like, okay, but now take this, this, and this, and then I'm officially diagnosed. And it's like, oh. Yeah, they just said it's not a big deal. After that, I never spoke to anyone about my problems. Yeah, Blackwell clearly didn't deal with these things, right? Also, girls do not get tested because it's harder to diagnose. Yes, you're absolutely right, Nick. Boys do show signs faster, and girls are often taught to mask a lot more than boys are. We're expected to be the more mature from a very young age. And Spear, I understand what you're going through too with that because, like growing up, it was really hard for me to, really talk about it. I was sad about a lot of things all the time. Um, I actually had suicidal thoughts for a long time probably since I was about 8 or 9. Um, so from a very young age, I was actively had suicidal ideation up throughout high school and early college. And anytime it was one of those where I tried to say, things are bad, um, it was a lot of, well, I mean, everyone gets sad. A lot of, well, you just need to think better things. Hi, Cassandra. How are you? Welcome in, first time chatter. And I saw you follow too. Thank you. But yeah, guess I wanted attention even though I didn't know I wanted it. Yeah, you know, not necessarily faster, just different, right? And yeah, I mean, I get that too with Spirit about wanting attention, though you didn't know how you want it or even how to say that you wanted it. And a lot of times, yeah, people act out because they need that attention, and even bad attention is good attention. That's definitely something that, I've found as a teacher too. A lot of times when kids are acting out, they just really want that attention. Thank you for the follow, Spirit. So, yeah, it's a lot of people just need a lot more love than they're actually getting. More social and emotion on sleeve, but it's pretty rare. Yeah, I know. I've definitely found it a lot easier to be more open about feelings and how I feel because I have started to realize that so many people, they they block things off because they think they're alone. And then they don't get the kind of mental health help they need. They don't get the kind of social help they need. So, for myself, I've definitely found that talking about my situation helps me advocate more for others as well. Because when I share things that I've gone through, it's like, oh, some people have been like, oh my God, I'm not alone. You know what that's like too. Um, oh, that's great. You need to get laundry done. Okay, see you soon, Nick. Yes, this is my first time playing through. Um, yeah, it's my first time playing through Cassandra. I just started this one last weekend, and so we're on episode 3 now, and this is my first time playing. When I met Chloe through this game, I was like, is this shit about me? Yeah, and I bet you felt like some sort of closure with that too, or at least like a justification when you saw someone else kind of being just like you, right? It's that finally there's some kind of representation. Um, and that's so it's like such a thing when you see that in a character. I'm way past my doomsday, but yeah, why not? I mean, yeah. When I'm reading or anything else and I see someone who I could really relate to, it's like you really want to just kind of grab that person and hug them and be like, "Oh my gosh, you need love." Yes. JJ insisted that I play it for her birthday, and yeah, I'm gonna continue through the whole thing. Okay, so update on Max. Despite some recent confrontation with Blackwell security, Max showed herself to represent the very best of Blackwell Academy by stopping a fellow student, Kate Marsh, from jumping off the dormitory roof today. At this time, there's an ongoing police faculty investigation, but Max's heroism is undisputed. Okay, let's
This
see what else we
file
got.
is going to be so spotless, I'll projectile vomit.
All right, let's see. Victoria Chase is the gold standard for Blackwell Academy, a student with consistently high GPA and extracurricular activities that reflect her career goals in photography. Victoria also receives high marks from faculty for her devotion to the Vortex Club, among her other organizations devoted to Blackwell spirit and history. Okay. Oh, I am enjoying it very much. This has been good. It's been a great game, and I like too the kind of conversations that it's generating too.
I have to make sure Warren doesn't have a criminal background.
Right. GPA 4.0, so he's on it. Warren is considered an exemplary student and represents a long tradition of excellence in science at Blackwell. He has the gift or a curse of gab depending on the faculty. Some have accused him of playing science pranks, but this is not confirmed by his science teacher, Mrs. Grant. We hope Warren focuses his academic vision and continues toward a bright future. All right.
Let's
very
nab
nice.
this last file, Sherlock.
All right.
Always
So
wanted to say nab.
I checked that one, didn't I? Let me just double check. I searched that.
Tumbleweeds.
Okay, right. Search that one. Did I search the cabinet?
Man, I don't blame the principal for expelling Chloe.
Oh yeah, we did look at that one.
Bad, Chloe.
And later I was Max too. I ghosted everyone. People don't get why Max didn't write back. I do. And I think a lot of us have various reasons for that. But yeah, I've lost touch with others as well.
I guess being a
because
bully is in the Prescott
I will.
DNA.
I mean, I have definitely done the same. Oh, take Chloe's pic in the folder.
Man, I don't blame the principal for expelling Chloe. Bad, Chloe.
I mean, I know I need to take her picture with the falcon. Okay, I can't take this though. Okay. No, in a lot of ways you can't explain it. I mean, I've had. Okay, yeah, I think I don't know if I need to talk to her first or not. Oh, there we go. Search more here.
And nothing here.
I mean, there's been times that
I'd drink too if I was the principal of Blackwell.
you know, you just kind of get that feeling like you just feel too overwhelmed to
Wowzer.
kind of,
This will so not come in handy.
you know, you just have so much going on. You just don't feel like you can emotionally invest in, oh, we can turn this on, in actually taking the time to talk to others.
This pretty much sums up Kate.
I mean, no matter
Shy
how
and
much you
sweet.
might, you know, really
And in the
want to be
wrong
there,
place.
people, people wanted for me to be their beacon in the dark, but I was hurting so much. You know, I get that. I do. And I get sometimes it was just like, you know, I wanted to be there for my friends. I didn't mean to lose touch with them. But going through depression and everything else, it was just, I was too overwhelmed to do anything to really reach out and talk and try to connect. You know, it was just, I had so much else going on and so much going on in my head that, you know, trying to be a good friend just wasn't like something I could put on my plate. Oh, Kate and I nearly share a birthday though. Hers is September 12th, mine's September 15th. Update. At present time, there's a security investigation into a controversial video allegedly featuring Kate Marsh at a Vortex Club party that has been uploaded onto the internet without her knowledge or alleged consent, along with her claim of being taken to the hospital during a party. See the attached files for complete details. Kate Marsh represents the very best of students at Blackwell Academy. Her GPA is consistently outstanding, along with her optimistic attitude and quiet work ethic. Her extracurricular activity with the Meals on Wheels program has been acknowledged on KBAY 7 News, and her diverse religious studies groups have been a welcome addition to the wide range of student-led spiritual programs at Blackwell. She also has one of the best attendance records on the school's history. This is interesting. It says her diverse religious student studies group. So a lot of times, like when people are making fun of someone like this, like, oh, you know, like the, you know, Jesus freak kind of thing that was going on, it's because you're like very into your own specific sect of your religion. And this is a diverse religious study. So she's welcoming to all different kind of religions and kind of driving communication between them. That's a really amazing thing to see, that someone wants to branch out instead of insulate with their own religious beliefs. Principal Wells, as a school nurse, I should inform you that Kate Marsh appears to have experienced some recent emotional or physical trauma. I spoke to her briefly, and she was upset but vague and refused to talk further with me. I think it's important to keep our eyes on her and make sure she's not under duress from classmates, as is my suspicion. Regards, Anne Marie. Okay, so I hate how much religion has. What do you mean? What do you mean by that, JJ?
I think we found everything in here. I should go join Chloe now.
Okay, let's talk to Chloe and then see if we can get her picture as well. All right, let's talk to her.
Max, you better come check out these files. Nathan accuses Rachel of bringing drugs on campus, And my step troll went along because he thinks Rachel was a bad influence on me. Assholes.
If David is teaming up with Nathan Prescott, that's a bad sign.
Nathan Prescott III. Ooh, he's so money. And you know the Prescotts dropped major bank to bury Nathan's real file. Look, it reads like a rap sheet. Bad grades, teacher complaints, secret probation. But I was expelled?
The Prescotts always get their money's worth. Check out that note. Open it.
It's just some crazy drawing.
It's not a drawing. Look. Rachel in the dark room. Rachel in the dark room. Over and over. That's it.
That's fucked up. What does this even mean? Nathan is truly psychotic. I know he has something to do with Rachel missing.
Whoa, listen to this. David M. always asks what's going on in my head. David M. always helps me follow those he follows. It's pretty cryptic.
No, it sounds like they formed some sort of weird team, the Super Hebros.
Jesus. David was stalking Kate, hassling me, and now we know he was all over Rachel too.
Oh, we are so going into his garage files. Plus, I'm getting a little paranoid in here. We got our info, let's bail. But maybe we shouldn't leave without a gift.
No, you are not taking the cozy chair.
Max, do your powers include mind reading? Or did you just rewind because I tried to steal the chair? Shit, I'm confused.
It's the powers of best friendship. I know how you roll. We should definitely get out of here. We pressed our luck enough.
Hello, what have we here?
Oh.
Holy shit! Jackpot! Cha-ching!
Wow, sir. That's a lot for the handicapped fund.
Dude, there's $5,000 here. I could pay Frank back tonight. This'll chill him out after you almost, shot him. Are you gonna make a big issue out of this? Or just rewind and take the greenbacks for yourself? I hope you do that instead of lecturing me.
All right, so you say you can't speak about God without being scolded, and then Spirit says, but how do you speak about it? Yeah, in school, I've never seen kids get scolded for it unless they're actively preaching, or telling someone else that their religion is wrong. I know, like, as a teacher, it's not something that, we encourage or anything else. But yeah, I've never seen a kid get in trouble for just, talking about their beliefs in school. My brother has a religious journey now, and it's unbearable. I've definitely had some people in my life like that as well. I also, like, one of my best friends in high school, he wanted to become a priest. And he knew he wanted to become a priest. And he and I would often have a lot of, really interesting discussions on, his faith versus the fact that I'm not religious in any aspect. But it was never like, oh, you should believe in this, you should believe in that. It was just a lot of sharing ideas back and forth. Whereas I did have another friend who was Pentecostal, who very much was, you're wrong for not believing. You're going to go to hell and things like that. And it was very quickly one of those, the two of us went our separate ways pretty quickly because it was very judgmental for not having religion or for, just doing teenage kind of things. Yeah, but in the fact that it's your brother, yeah, that's even worse. All right, now, I know I should leave the money, but Chloe really needs it to get this guy off of her back. And honestly, considering that this is likely a bribe, I'm going to say take it. I don't care. Take it.
Frank knows things about Rachel, and he might talk if he's been paid, right?
You are Supermax. And with the leftover dough, I'll take you on a road trip to Portland for the day. We'll stock up on tats, beer, weed, and donuts.
And books from Powell's?
And strip clubs. Kidding. But you never know.
Yeah, that's something, I
feel like shit for taking that money.
Do you really, though? Okay, I couldn't take her picture over here. That's okay. So I missed one. I get feeling like shit for it, but I actually think that it was the better idea to let her take it.
That impish look scares me.
Care for a midnight swim? The Blackwell pool is ours.
Swimming? You want to take that risk now?
It's been a cray week. We deserve a little mindless fun in the water. We're done for the night anyway. We're rich, and nobody busted us. So, splish splash?
Yeah, I needed it while she was in the chair. Yeah.
Splish splash.
Did you actually just say hella? I think I'm a good bad influence on you.
Yeah, normally I wouldn't encourage theft, but knowing that it's likely a bribe to hide what's actually going on with Kate, and my friend needs it, nah. Nah, she needs to pay off someone who's threatening her. I care more about my friend.
We're in the otter's lair.
Big fucking deal. I want that heated water.
We still have to play it cool, okay? I still go to school here.
You can own this hellhole once you figure out your rewind power.
Chloe is so psyched for girls' night out, so I better follow her evil plan.
All right, let's see what else we got going on here. All right, so here we go. Yes, I broke curfew to hook up with Chloe. She said she had something to show me. Looks like it's time for some serious detective work. Enter the Blackwell Ninjas. As I stealthily made my way out of the hall, I passed by Kate's door and saw all the nice messages from other students. Too bad most of Blackwell didn't care when they passed her on the video and bullied her on that roof. Everybody always cares when it's too late. Okay, I did read this part. I'm a Christian. I get told all the time my son can't talk about God or wear his cross in school. I wonder if that's a school thing. I wonder if that's specific to your school then. I know none of the schools I've ever worked in have had any issues with people wearing religious symbols or anything like that, including, like if they wear headscarves or the like. We've never had any kind of issue with anything like that. So I wonder if it's very specific to your school. All right, damn, that was too close. It was going so well until I got outside, and of course it was Principal Wells of all people blocking the way. The one person I least wanted to see. I wasn't ninja enough for him, so yeah, he busted me. But I finally got to see that the gossip was true for a change. Principal Wells was shit-faced. He didn't even try to hide it. In fact, he was a lot cooler drunk than sober. I can see why he's so confused, dealing with Kate's family and the Prescotts and David Madsen. He still acts suspicious and gives me way too much toot, as he would say. Nobody says that, seriously. But I can see that he's under a lot of pressure. So much that he's so wasted he can't even use his keys at midnight. Sure, he was in my way, but he was no match for my rewind power. After all, I had to go and meet Chloe. Bad Max. From my knowledge, it's most schools. For example, separation of church and state. I mean, yeah, there is that, but that, like, over here at least, that only means, like, the teachers can't promote it in any way. But even that, like, I know in high school there actually was, there were religious clubs where kids would actually go and, like, pray before school and the like. It's only, like, over here at least, in Illinois, it's more like, you can't, like, display the Ten Commandments in class or anything like that and promote your own religion as a teacher. But kids are absolutely allowed to do that. Like, if a kid was, like, reading the Bible at school, I mean, sure, there's teachers who would make an issue, I'm sure, but, like, it's not actually, like, against our school rules or anything like that. 'Cause yeah, that's a very personal choice. Alright, even though I thought I was in full ninja mode, Chloe still scared the shit out of me, which pissed me off considering what I've been going through. Sometimes she's so damn insensitive to other people's feelings. She wants all my attention for her and finding Rachel, and she gets all butthurt if I don't have time for her. Obviously, I have time in hand, but I can't stay mad at her for long, and she was so damn excited about having the keys to the main building. And honestly, I was pretty amped up too. Even more so when we went to the front of the building and spied on Victoria talking smack about me, shocked, and worse, actually trying to blackmail Mr. Jefferson to pick her photo for the Everyday Heroes contest. She is freaking unreal. I love her little punk ghost. Oh my god, that's a cute drawing. I give Mr. Jefferson major respect for telling her to get lost, even though she deserved to be expelled for pulling that crap. This is her priority after what happened with Kate? I just don't understand Victoria, no matter how I try. She's already rich, pretty, and a good photographer. Why try so hard and hurt so many to manipulate everything already in your favor? I just hope that's not what I'm doing with my rewind power. Yes, there's something incredibly awesome about breaking into your own school at the witching hour. Although Chloe was technically right, how can we break in with a key? Never mind that it was a stolen key from the school's head of security. Anyway, the Blackwell ninjas strike again. So cool to stalk the halls when it's dark and quiet, even with so many terrible things happening all around us. It felt like Chloe and I were walking toward the center of a great cosmic mystery, something bigger than any of us. But we kind of suck as master spies since we didn't have a key for the principal's office. No worries, with my rewind power at hand, and of course, Dr. Warren Graham, he came through with a bitchin' mini bomb made of sodium what the fuck ever. I probably learned more about putting those ingredients together than the entire semester so far. Sorry, Ms. Grant. Warren is a star student here. He tries so hard to help, maybe too much. But what's wrong with that these days? I'm so grateful he's on my team. Talk about being in the Sancto Sanctorum. Thanks, Latin class I barely passed, of Blackwell. I did feel freaking weird about being in the principal's office at midnight, going through his files and laptop with Chloe. She was way too into it. Technically, we could be arrested and thrown in jail. Yikes. I just pretended that we were on a very special episodes of The Wizards of Waverly Place. You know, just a couple of wacky Sherlocks investigating the school for a good cause. Yeah, that helped. All right. We didn't find the proof. We didn't find the proof. We found Nathan's file had a weird drawing in it that just said Rachel in the dark room over and over. So that's a major clue how Nathan is involved in this somehow, or he's just insane. But his note also referenced David M., which means that we absolutely have to find a way into David's secret bunker files for good cause. But Chloe just can't help herself, and she actually took $5,000 in cash marked handicap fund, because that's got to be legit, am I right? And I can't help think of a faster route to Karma Hell, but it would clear Chloe's debt to Frank. I'll find a way to make it up to the fund. After all, saving a life is priority, as is my habit with Chloe. No matter what, our fates seem bound together for better or worse. Usually worse. Okay. Let's see.
Go Otters.
Okay. Is there anything in here we need to take a picture of? Okay, maybe. All right. All right, come on then, Chloe.
Boys or girls?
Does it matter? You know what, let's go in the boys' locker room
Boys,
just for
of
shits and
course.
giggles.
Figures. Perv. Let me check to see if the pool's heated.
All right. I heard teachers say we need to keep things secular, as talking about God and Christianity is a bad thing. Wow, I've never experienced that myself in school. I mean, I'm certainly not saying that that's not your experience, but I've never experienced anything like that.
I guess somebody forgot their Blackwell spirit.
So let's see.
I guess I should consider this evolution.
What does this say? Dana, I know I'm an a-hole, but I still care about you. Love, Logan. All right. Yeah, I'd like to know what's going on in here. Yeah, you've never experienced anything like that either? Oh, jeez.
Huh, it's nice to know Victoria loves something besides herself. I bet you do.
Oh, that's supposed to be the teacher, Miss Grant. Interesting. Oh, let's see.
Welcome to 1950.
Dana needs a baby daddy. Oh my God.
This one is almost empty. The guys must like their pink goo. Max Caulfield, moral avenger. Or self-righteous hypocrite.
Let's see. I really do hope American shows and films are over-exaggerating, but over here it's getting more common. Huh. Oh, jeez.
Bros will be bros.
All right, we have ads coming up soon. All right, so now that we've seen that, I want to go back and I want to see what kind of dirt we can pick up in the girls' locker room. So let's see.
Some poor hipster
Customer
lost
can
their
buy
vape.
and signal. I sound better now. That's good though. That's good. Oh, we can look in Nathan's locker.
It's okay for Nathan to be hooked on these drugs, right?
Oh, jeez. Okay, so we have some floats.
This must be for training kids.
All right, take a look at the jacket.
No way am I touching Zach's jersey.
What's this?
Zach is really careless. Doesn't he know what happens when I'm around?
Hey, thinking bad things about you. Cool, what are you wearing? Just my crystal necklace and phone. Hot. What are you wearing? I'm in the locker room. I'm only wearing a jersey and sitting on my football. All right, Warren's locker. He's got to have a picture of her with hearts, right?
Betty developed that in Jefferson's class. But why?
Oh, come on. She is so oblivious. All right, let's go ahead. I want to reverse now. Now we can see what kind of dirt we can pick up in the boys' room. Let's see what we get in the girls'. Saw a customer wearing a sleeveless shirt and shorts. Oh my God. All right.
Boys or girls?
She is absolutely oblivious. Absolutely.
Girls, of course.
Girls. Ooh la la. Let me check to see if the pool's heated.
That is crazy. I mean, I can handle the cold pretty well, but even I wouldn't be out in shorts in this.
Where does that other sock go?
Let's see. All right, let's look in this one.
Looks like Brooke wants to go to the drive-in with Warren.
Oh, yes, she does. It's 45 degrees. Okay, 45 degrees. I'd be wearing a heavy sweatshirt, and that's good. Like pants and a heavy sweatshirt, yeah. For me, 45 is not that cold.
If I could rewind back to the 1940s, I'd get in serious trouble.
All right.
Those look like the most cozy, comfy towels in towel history. Want.
Anarchy wore a sleeveless top and shorts in a blizzard. He went to go get a slushie. Nice.
Flippers in a swimming pool? Are they training Navy frogmen here?
One of my friends was never not wearing
bus
shorts.
ticket?
Didn't matter
Was she
how
going to
cold it
run
was.
away?
He had shorts on.
Like Rachel Amber?
Arcadia Bay bus lines. One trip. One-way trip. Okay. And whose is this?
A bus ticket? Was she going to run away?
Oh, that must be...
Like Rachel Amber?
Oh, Kate's locker. Okay.
Was Chloe here?
I mean, yeah, in this kind of weather, yeah, this would definitely be,
The wit. It burns.
this would definitely be just heavy sweater weather for me. But that's because I like being cold. Okay. Checking out her locker? Yes, absolutely. Hold on, there's something with this though, isn't there? No? Okay.
So, Victoria's secret is selfies. Go fuck your... No. Jefferson said, don't confuse art with the artist. These are cool shots.
I mean, this one is a cool shot. This one, she has absolutely crazy eyes. And this one, it looks like she's pissing and moaning about something. Let's see. Okay.
Those are some musty-ass old shirts. Yuck.
Okay. What else have we got in here? All right. Missing persons poster.
Sorry, Rachel.
All right. What else have we got?
Ooh, pink goo. I see why everybody brings their own soap. Hello, gorgeous. You wish, Max. You just look like a snoop.
Okay, so go straight out into there.
I hope so, friend. Well, we care, dickhead.
All right. Oh, we're in ads again already? Seems like they come on so fast. All right. Let's just see if there's anything from here that we might want to look at. Oh, hold up. Red binders. Okay, not the binders we're looking for, though. Okay.
So, the big plan is win.
Right, we are snooping. I mean, hey. And honestly, come on. Seriously, if you got to check out your
look at the
school at
baby
night,
Halloween pumpkin.
I'd be snooping too. All right, control cabinet. Switch on. Okay, let's see.
Coffee and swimming. Good combo.
Okay, search the cabinet.
Yes, we get it. Otters.
Okay. Still go in the other locker room? Let's see, if that was the girls there, boys should probably be this way. Let's... Oh.
Time to do or dive, Max.
So this one maybe, okay. All right, I think we're gonna go ahead and join Chloe. All right, come on, Max, your turn. Okay, talk to her.
Oh yeah, baby. Feels like a hot tub. And with my cash dash, I'm queen of the world. Bow. Tell me you're not gonna stand there watching me like a zombie. Don't you dare! Come stop me, hippie. Okay, you asked for it.
Cowabunga!
Why, look, an otter in my water. Dun 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 dun.
You are so obvious. And I still get freaked out by that movie, so stop. I can't even watch any of those shark shows. I'll just rewind and harpoon you. Otter's revenge.
Cheater.
Yeah, you wouldn't know about that.
I wish Rachel was here. She would totally love being in here at night. Wish you guys had met each other.
We will. With all this stuff going on, I'm starting to think everything is related, and I want to find out for Kate's sake. She almost died today.
Your power is changing everything, Max. Especially you. I can already tell. You're not so chicken shit anymore.
Thanks, girlfriend.
You know what I mean. You're becoming like this force of nature.
More like luck of nature. Come on, my power failed trying to rescue Kate. Maybe I'm just stumbling back and forth in time. For what reason?
You didn't stumble when you saved me, Max.
What if I had?
Thank God. But what if I had? What if Kate didn't jump, but you would be dead?
So it's time to start moving forward in time. And we're obviously connected, since without me, you would have never discovered your power, right?
Yeah, I mean, probably.
Absolutely. You make me feel like I know what I'm doing.
And you make me feel like I have a reason for still being in Arcadia Bay.
I hope so.
Stop being so goddamn humble. You're like the smartest, most talented person I've ever known.
More than Rachel Amber?
Dude, I'm not her groupie, okay? And I'm sure you have Blackwell bros all over you. Like Warren.
Warren is nice.
Warren is nice.
Nice? Ouch. That means friend zone.
No, he's really cool. It was so sweet when he stood up to Nathan. But I haven't told him about my rewind power.
No worries. Once you get over yourself, you're gonna make the world bow.
As long as you're there with me.
Don't look so sad. I'm never leaving you.
Now I'm getting cold in here.
Because we're yapping instead of attacking each other, Otter versus Shark style. I think I've had my pool experience for the year. Let's jet.
Let's call it a draw. I'm gonna freeze my ass off when I get out. Gross. I feel like we just went swimming in Chlorine Bay.
You look cute with your hair soaked in chemicals.
Thanks. You would know.
Uh-oh.
Hide!
Oh, shit. Okay.
We have to go now.
Make sure you cover the whole perimeter.
Are you shitting me?
Dude, hide! Like when we were kids.
I could use my power, or just look for a hiding spot, or both.
Where are they? Hello?
Let's see.
Hello? Anybody there? Better not try any Halloween pranks after today. I'm serious. I heard something over here. Hey!
Okay. Now, for whatever reason, I was not able to keep moving. Okay, so
Anybody there?
Okay, so yeah, I'm like stuck here right now. I think.
Better not try any Halloween pranks after today. I'm serious. I heard something over here. Who's here? I got a flashlight and a stick.
Okay. Are we safe? I think we're safe. Oh, you have a stick. Well, now I'm definitely coming out right. Chloe's hiding spot is definitely ninja. That's like the D&D hide in plain sight thing. Like, she's just standing there like... And Gara said it too, yeah. She's just standing like, you can't see me. Okay. Quietly talk to her.
We are so invisible. Let's bail.
Nice, nice. Good job.
Wait, turn around. They're coming. We have to find another way out.
Shit, okay.
Oh, this is bullshit. You can't go back to your dorm now. You're a Blackwell fugitive. Crash at
Snake
my
check
place.
nat
You
20,
want me
right?
to crash where the Blackwell security officer lives so I'll be safe? Okay.
Into the car. Get in.
Later, fuckers! Max, you rock! We are so fucking awesome!
Yes, we so are.
Although, come on, like, he didn't notice his stepdaughter's car there. I mean, he's an asshole. He's not oblivious. Yeah, it's definitely hard to miss her truck. Oh, which one of my kitties is over here? Oh. Hi, Fierce. Oh, you want to come up? Come on, baby. Come on. No? Okay. Seems like they might have gotten away with it. Alright. Sure, take a selfie. Why not?
Always remember this moment.
Photobomb.
Photo hog. It feels like a different world from yesterday.
We left a skid mark on Blackwell last night.
Like it needs another one. I'd like to do something good for my school in Arcadia Bay. I can't even submit my photo to represent. I just don't want to be rejected.
Every great artist gets rejected before they get accepted. So you have to enter a photo.
Good
Even though I'm
point.
pimping the school in town you want to torch?
Come on, I don't want to see Arcadia Bay burned to the shore. I just say shit like that because I've been trying to get out of here since you left, basically. If I could find Rachel, then pay Frank off, I'm still leaving to start a whole new life.
Wish we could just hang out all morning like we used to. Maybe we should get up. I have to get back to Blackwell soon.
Oh, does the schoolgirl have a test today?
I'm starting to feel like going to Blackwell every day is a test. I just need to get on my regular school schedule again.
Chloe has a really nice sleeve tattoo. I wonder how long it took for her to sit for that, though.
Okay, I need to get dressed now.
Okay. Glad to see you didn't blow up Blackwell last night. Almost glad. By the way, the drive-in is actually popular, so I'm buying the tickets now. I'll let you take care of the popcorn. In other words, you can't back out now. For someone like Chloe, probably one day, no breaks. All right.
I don't think I'll be moshing today.
Okay, so we're not borrowing her clothes then. But then where are mine, if that's not them on the floor? Okay, I'm just gonna go
Yes,
look.
I might go to hell for this, but if it saves Chloe,
Okay.
we'll pay it back. Somehow.
All right, let's look in the closet. Okay,
Man, if I had stayed hidden, David wouldn't be targeting me.
You know what though? I did the right thing by helping out my friend.
The fact that she put the photo next to Rachel's is so touching.
All right. Let's see. All right, so I need to get dressed, but hello. Oh, there we go.
Ugh, still reeks like a chlorine factory.
See if you can find a suitable outfit in my fashion hole.
All right, so maybe we'll borrow something then.
I don't think I'll be moshing today.
Okay, so I guess check the closet again.
Okay, time for some Chloe cosplay.
Hey, there you go. Rachel left a bunch of her clothes with me. She's your size.
But not quite my style.
Max, you don't have a style yet. At least give it a try. You can always rewind back to your chlorine brand t-shirt and generic jeans.
You suck. I like my shirt and jeans. But it would be cool to try on Rachel's clothes just to see if they fit.
Stop second-guessing yourself, Max. Put this on and let your inner punk rock girl come out. You can afford to take chances whenever and whatever you want to try. For example, I dare you to kiss me.
What?
See?
I double dare you. Kiss me now. Damn, you're hardcore, Max. Now I can text Warren and tell him he doesn't stand a chance. Unless he's into girl-on-girl action.
You're such a dork.
I mean, hey, she dared us to.
That was priceless when I kissed Chloe. She didn't think I would.
Fastest decision of your life, right? I mean, come on. What's a little kissing between friends, right? Besides, she dared
Looking
us.
sick, Max? A couple tats, some piercings, and we'll make a thrasher out of you yet.
Lady,
Ready
she
for the
does look
mosh
good
pit,
like
Shaka
that.
Bra.
Maybe not. Go on down and say hi to Joyce. Free breakfast.
Right,
I have
everyone
to,
loves Chloe, of
wake and bake
course.
first.
I promise not to tell.
Let's not rewind and find out, okay?
She actually does look really cute in that outfit. All right, so yeah, let's go ahead and go talk to Joyce.
Oh my god, that smells so amazing. It's like when we were kids here.
Take a pic. Oh, okay, take it back in the bathroom mirror. Sure. And I gotta see what's up with Kate. There you go. Oh, hold up. There's a bird in here. Maybe that's the bird picture too. Okay. Let's see. All right, so we've got this one. Is this one too? It shows it like on a towel though.
Chloe has had this damn dirty pirate towel since we were kids. Serious flashback. No way. That's the bluebird I saved Monday in Joyce's room.
Nice. Let's use the sink.
Feels so good to wash my face after all that chlorine. And hiding.
I don't know if I want to use someone else's toothbrush, but let's see what happens if we do.
What's ironic is I always hated it when Chloe used my toothbrush.
Okay, let's look.
You know, I haven't gone through a dyeing my hair blue phase yet. Maybe it's time.
Ah, Chloe's wearing off on us, I guess. Alright. Let's see. There's definitely something with the bird. But I don't know what. Maybe we'll see it when we leave. Alright. Let's go say good morning to Joyce. Oh, pardon me. Okay, yeah, we did look at these. All right. Good morning, Joyce.
Good morning, Joyce. Rachel. I mean, Max. Oh, you startled me. Well, you fit those clothes well. Thank God you're not a hellraiser like her or Chloe. Now tell me exactly what you want to chow on.
Pancakes.
I'm dying for some of your famous pancakes.
I thought you would have missed those. Ah, you ate more than William, and he loved them.
I remember. We would race each other to grab them from the stack.
Aww.
So this time, you can help me with the ingredients. I need you to grab me the eggs and milk.
Eggs and milk? No problemo.
Okay.
I love that they still have the same refrigerator.
I mean, you kind of have to. Oh, okay. So her eggs are in here.
The eggs always come first, as Joyce used to say.
All right. And then, okay, so there's the cereal. The milk isn't in the fridge.
I love that they still have the same refrigerator.
Oh, okay. Milk is sitting out on the table.
Now for the mother's milk.
I disappointed you. Why? For eggs and bacon instead. All right. Here you go.
Thanks. After all these years and everything that's happened, it's great to see you and Chloe together again. She hasn't had a good friend since you or Rachel. Oh, those clothes remind me so much of her. Such a sweet girl. I'm just hoping she's living large in L.A.
I'd love to think that too, Joyce.
I do love my pancakes.
We are on the same page, Max. I keep hoping that Rachel will show up or even send a message to Chloe from Hollywood. Or wherever she is.
So... Oh, let's ask, was Rachel mad at Chloe?
Is there any reason that Rachel might be mad at Chloe and left without her?
Chloe could piss everybody off but her. They were almost joined at the head. Reminded me of you and Chloe. But Rachel wasn't as grounded as you.
I'm grounded? Since when? Maybe that's why Chloe likes Rachel so much.
Max Caulfield, are you actually jealous of Rachel?
Maybe.
Maybe. Rachel was so much cooler than me.
You think? Then why has Chloe been telling me she wishes she could be more like you over the past 5 years?
Doubt it. Did she really? 5 years ago feels like 1,000 now.
And that makes me what, a century old? You're only 18, Max. Oh, youth. If only I could go back.
It's not all that, Joyce.
Voila, a breakfast fit for us queens. And a king. Go sit at the table.
All right. So, It means that means David's got to be here. All right.
Who drinks beer this early around here?
Bird out of here.
This bird over here. Okay, she said about the bird. We don't have to go all the way back up for the bird, do we?
This might be the one time these people are right.
The end is now. Are you still ignoring his warnings? Did you feel the snow, witness the eclipse, seeing the dying animals? Let's see. When you head downstairs, look in the living room. Okay. Alright, so let's go into the living room. And then Scarrett wants to make it fly to... Okay, so fly to the fireplace. Alright.
Bird, be gone! Fly, you fool!
Alright. Before going up to it again, go to the window that's to the left and open it. Okay.
I keep expecting to see the sky turn red.
Go to the bird, scared again, and it'll fly outside. Leave the house through the back sliding door. Okay, so let's go ahead and do that again. So, go on. Shoo, baby. And we can go out the back door. Okay, I see it I see it there. Let's go ahead. Go outside. And there it is. Right, there it is. Thanks, JJ. Now I got that one. Alright. Oh, no.
I wonder how these birds died.
Oh.
I remember when Chloe and me would take turns in the swing. We would push each other so hard we'd fly way up in the air. Chloe always wanted to swing all the way around. I always got scared and would jump off before I flew off. And Chloe is still trying to get high.
Alright, something's about to happen. I don't have anything saying let us get up yet. Oh, I guess there we go. Alright, and I think I did. So let's get this. Got that. Kate sent me a message. Max, thank you from my heart for reaching out to me on the roof. You're the only one who was there for me at school, the only one who truly cared. I have to believe you were sent to give me hope. You did so much more than that. My father is grateful as well. You'll always be in our prayers. Love and blessings, your friend Kate. Hey Kate, so glad you're okay. I'll visit you as soon as I can, I promise. Aww. And then we also have our journal. So, so usually worse. Okay, despite all the usual breaking in and blowing up office hijinks, Chloe decided what we needed more than anything was to take a night swim in the otter's lair. I was so giddy and rebellious that I was like, oh yeah, we shall swim. We didn't completely skinny dip, but close enough to get in big trouble no matter what. I don't know why we're so careless after being so careful. I love that Chloe brings out the just don't give a fuck side of me, even if that hasn't always served her well. She deserved a moment of not giving a shit too. Or not giving a shit, me too. Just two friends goofing around in the pool. I fear those youthful shenanigans might soon be a thing of our past. God, I'm starting to sound like one of the teachers at Blackwell. Chloe and I had a nice chat about our lives since I left. We talked about dumb boys and girls and why they're trouble, especially for me. I feel like a groupie when I talk to Chloe about our life experience. She has me so beat. I take pictures, she takes action. Speaking of action, we had to seriously bounce when security showed up. Duh, how quiet could we be in the swimming pool? Plus, after leaving a trail of our Blackwell handiwork, it was so intense and exciting to get past the security guards. They had serious spotlight power, so it wasn't exactly easy to stealth our way past, especially as we just had to bail in Chloe's junker. But like I said, intense and exciting. Hella, hella like Chloe Price. All right. Even though my body smelled like I had been doused in chlorine, it was so nice to crash in Chloe's room for the first time in 5 years and wake up next to her like our old sleepovers. For some reason, it reminded me of the time we were going to TP one of the neighbors' houses, and we even snuck out but got chicken and ran back home laughing all the way. I remember waking up the next day and Joyce was making one of her delish breakfasts downstairs, and Chloe smiled at me like we were the most secret club in the world, or at least Arcadia Bay. We were pirates, damn it. And after our academic espionage last night, I felt the same way. It's just that now the stakes are much higher and much more dangerous. I even ended up in some of Rachel Amber's clothes since mine were trashed, a band tee and ripped jeans. So not me. But I haven't found my style yet, so why not have some fun experimenting with a new outfit? Speaking of experiments, Chloe dared me to kiss her. So I did. She probably thought I'd wuss out. Why? It wasn't that big of a deal. I thought it was cute, the way she was kind of embarrassed. And after she said she would tell Warren. Besides, I think Chloe sees Rachel Amber in her future. Yeah, I think so too, to be honest. Oh my god. Oh my god, there's so many birds.
3 dead birds lined up? That's fucking ominous.
Jeez, that's okay, that's really creepy. All right, so I guess let's take a seat, like Joyce had told us to. Okay.
Thank you so much, Joyce. I'm never leaving this table.
Good,
Something
you can
tells me
clean.
it's not the neighborhood cats. No, I don't think it is at all. You know, we have a couple ferals that come around all the time too, and
I
um,
guess nobody waters the plant here.
I mean, so many people are like, oh, don't let your cats out. Think of the
Man.
wildlife.
I don't want to be famous for this.
Um, and the strays that we have been feeding for like
I'm glad
2
that's
years
creamy
now,
and not crunchy.
um, have never like brought birds. They've never left birds around our house. Nothing. So I don't know if we just have very lazy strays or not.
Seeing you again, made me remember so much. I know these photos don't measure up to your work, Max.
My favorite photographers probably take pictures similar to yours. You make David happy, Joyce.
He wants us all to be happy, Max. He's just not great at showing it.
I don't think I can rock this outfit like Rachel.
You have your own cool style.
Wowzer. I totally remember that day.
I'm glad. William took this picture with his instant camera. Oh, it was the last picture he ever took. He had his car out right after this, and
I know, Joyce. I'm sorry.
I didn't show you this to be morbid. In fact, I want you to have this. This was when my baby was so full of life and light. She was hopeful, positive, everything she's not today. And this was the last time I ever saw Chloe truly happy.
Oh.
Did you guys have a bonding session about how fucked up I am?
It's not always about you.
Chloe, please. It's too early to start picking a fight. Eat instead.
I'll keep the warden busy while you go peek in the garage.
Now stop whispering, or I'll know you're talking about me.
Stop being so nosy, Mother. Geez, I can't do anything around here without everybody getting up in my shit.
No one can even joke with you, Chloe. You fly off the handle like that.
Excuse me, I have to use the bathroom.
Sure, run off and pee when you should back me up.
Now who's being paranoid? Just listen to yourself.
Nobody else does.
I do need to get into David's computer. He's gotta be hiding shit.
That was a good distraction, Chloe. Alright, but it has a password.
No shit, it needs a password. How
Oh,
about
come
step
on.
douche? Try again. I need more clues.
Alright, so
Naturally, David would buy a heavy-duty military padlock. I can even see the combination. That might be a useful password.
okay, 7171. I guess let's give that a try.
Worst hacker ever.
Alright. Well, we have more options. Let's just look around. Alright.
Nothing in it.
Okay.
Nothing to see here. Maybe I could try stepdad for the password.
Happy Sweet 18, Chloe. I'm so happy you were born today. Thanks for bringing me into the family. Love, stepdad. That's actually kind of sweet. Alright, so maybe stepdad.
Huh. Maybe this ID number might work.
Okay. Alright, we can always give that a try.
I could try the license number for the password.
Okay, so wow, we got a handful to try. Alright, let's go look. So,
Looks like David has read this a lot. What did he learn?
coming back home, a veteran's guide. Ooh. Alright. Alright, let's see. Let's try family. Stepdad.
Oh, shitballs.
Okay.
No way, Max. You totally
Oh
froze the laptop.
no. Let's see, what does it say? Oh shit. Okay, back. Okay. So, not any of those. Let's keep looking. Plate.
Cute. Can't picture David driving Joyce around with this on the car.
Alright, tape.
Obviously, David's parents care about him. That date might be a good password.
Okay.
That's cute. Could be a password here.
True Life Hero, 607 Survey Company. Okay.
Even David Madsen might be an angel to somebody else.
To my field angel, keep your wings up.
Joyce might as well have wrote, "Let's get married."
It was an honor having you in the diner. Nice to know that gentlemen still exist. Love to talk with you soon. By the way, name is Joyce if you forgot. Aw, cute.
It might be a useful password.
Okay. So does that 112708? Yeah, okay.
Now the car looks ready to roll. This is a better hobby for David than surveillance. David has been dragging his head around since 2001?
Dang. All right, so we have some options. Let's check his gun rack as well.
There's no way Chloe can put that gun back now.
All right, let's try a few of these then. So let's try using it. Let's try family again. And let's try the date he met Joyce.
Score!
Yeah.
Max the hacker strikes again. Whoa, spoiler alert. Rachel definitely hooked up with Frank. But why does David care?
All right, Rachel's been cutting class all week. Frank and Rachel meet once again. Rachel avoids her dormitory, followed Rachel to Lighthouse. Incident report. Rachel Amber, 18, was picked up at 2:35 at Blackwell Academy for possession of a controlled substance. This is reported by David Matson, head of campus security, who witnessed her trying to hide or secure a suspicious medical bag. This officer was called into question Ms. Amber, who responded with threats and denials. Her bag was found to contain various illegal pharmaceuticals. All right.
Instead of stalking Kate, David could have helped her.
KM follows the same path to class every day. Overheard Kate and Dana talking about supplies for Vortex Club party. Drugs. Watched Kate with her church group. She knows her Bible. Kate stays in the bathroom for longer than other students. Drugs. Saw Kate helping Jefferson after class. Don't trust grown men with goatees. Kate has kept to herself since Vortex Club party. Not even church. Drugs. Tried to talk to Kate about the party. She got upset and ran. Guilty. What is he up to?
This is so wrong. Creepy bastard.
Max online agent aliases: Mad Max, Max Factor, Noir Angel. Maxine Caulfield. Her class schedule. Okay, so she's no longer taking AP English because Mrs. Hoyda is on leave. Interesting. Assumptions much? Yeah, definitely assumptions. I wonder why he would think that of her, though. Unless, going back to this, no. Going back to this one, were they using her as basically like a drug mule? So were they picking up someone who was, like a really great student, everything else, someone who like wouldn't draw too much suspicion? Were they trying to pass things through her? So now he is thinking that maybe because Kate is another excellent student. She has an excellent background behind her. She's not a troublemaker. So is he looking at this like, are they trying to move things through her, either without her knowing or something else? And I think she follows the same path to class every day. I think that's one of those, okay, so it's a way to pay attention to what she's doing. Or blackmailing this student, like with video. Could be. See, now I'm on the fence about that, because if I went off my initial suspicions of him, I would say, yeah, he is a bad guy. After kind of seeing some more about him, though, I almost think, like this here, he tried to talk to her, but she got upset and ran. He is taking it that she's guilty. And maybe with his military background, his, background is wanting to have been a cop. Not David, the Vortex members and or Frank. That could be. that could be too. But this, with him thinking, you know, that she's guilty, I think from a male perspective, he doesn't realize that what she went through there wasn't consensual. Definitely has some kind of PTSD. I agree. And since he is looking at it from one perspective and everyone else here is like looking at it from another, like playing this as a woman, I know that Kate went through something non-consensual and she's upset about that. But from his point of view, especially looking at it from that military background, he's looking at she got upset, she's having an emotional response, therefore guilty. So it's totally one of those, like, it depends on what kind of mindset you're in. And JJ, like you mentioned, he has some kind of PTSD from, you know, actually having been in combat, that I think his first thing is to jump to the worst possible scenario. Well, not quite, but they don't like they don't understand the perspective that for a woman at one of these parties, that it's not just, oh, we're having buyer's remorse, so we're saying that someone did something bad. And you kind of see that when people will talk about, kind of like earlier in the video, when you're talking about, say, high school students, um, there are men who will say, "Wow, where were the teachers like that when I was in school?" And well, the rest of us are going, "That's creepy and shouldn't be going on at all." Whereas women who know that male teachers were doing that kind of thing, we're like, that's flat out creepy. So it's a lot of a perspective type thing. And men who do know that teachers have acted creepy aren't going to be the ones going, man, where were those kind of teachers when I was in school? They're going to be right along with the rest of us going, creeps need to be outside of school. No, we don't need them as teachers. So yeah, it's all about that perspective. And I think when you brought up that PTSD, it makes it even harder to look at it from the perspective that we're seeing it, because like when you would question someone, you know, like if they know something, you're questioning like an enemy combatant, you're looking at it a lot differently. And I don't think he's thinking of it in the perspective of these kids aren't enemy combatants. So yeah. And I like this kind of thing too. I like this when there's not really a black and white answer to a character that seems like they might be a bad guy, or, you know, bad guy whether they're a man or a woman. Um, and I bet a teen, for example, would have a different perspective from us right now too. Absolutely. Absolutely. Um, so yeah, I think he is really looking at this from the perspective of someone who has to like root out an enemy. And in these cases, I don't think he's thinking of it as these might just be young girls who are being manipulated by someone with money and power. Okay, so
I better tell Chloe about this now. It's just one more thing to make her sad and mad.
okay, we need to make sure that we close this up too. We don't want him knowing we're here.
Spoiler alert. Rachel definitely hooked up with Frank.
Okay.
But
All right.
why does David care?
Okay, we're gonna get in a lot of trouble if we don't lock that up, I think, but there doesn't seem to be a way to do it. Okay. Something from Taylor. Hey Max, want to thank you for actually giving a shit about me and my mom. We all saw how much you cared about Kate when no one else did. Thanks, Taylor. I know you care too. If you're going to the party, I'd love to style you up if you want. If I do go, I'd love to get a Taylor makeover. Talk soon. Alright, that's kind of cool. Alright, let's talk to Chloe.
Nice breakfast.
David, you back already?
I have to take a nap after writing up vandalism reports last night.
What happened?
Some little shit-ass punks broke into the swimming pool. This is what happens at these PC bullshit colleges. Entitled students taking over the campus.
Do you know for sure it was Blackwell students?
Who else would do it? And I'm gonna bust them.
Right, yeah, when they're talking about PC type stuff,
Figures you'd be
shame
here.
on them.
Is that your Rachel Amber Halloween costume?
You know more about her than me.
No. You and Chloe think you know more than anybody. Like all teenagers.
Leave Max alone, David. Stop threatening students.
He threatens them with surveillance cameras, so he can spy on everybody. Like he spies on all of us here.
Don't start, Chloe. Not now.
Yeah, I'm just always starting shit, right? You're a total paranoid, David.
Not now, Chloe.
You used to call me a loser for getting kicked out of Blackwell. So who's the loser now, David? Who haven't you accused or harassed? Between your investigations into Rachel and Kate, what have you done besides get in trouble?
Ooh. All right. I kind of think I actually want to side with David on this, but let's see what happens when I side with Chloe.
You're a bully, David. I saw you harass Kate Marsh when she was going through hell. You could have totally helped her. Everybody at Blackwell is a suspect to you, except for Nathan Prescott. That's why the students and faculty don't like you. You even threatened me. I do respect your service, but you don't respect anybody.
You were smoking pot in Chloe's room. That's illegal.
So is spying on people in your family and at your work. Why do you have photos of Kate Marsh and Rachel Amber in your files anyway?
What? Is this true, Max? Yes, David. Why do you have these files at all? I find this very disturbing.
I do not have to take this kind of interrogation. Not from you punks.
Maybe you should calm down.
Oh,
Ooh.
you're turning on me now, huh? Of course. Women always stick together. Well, screw you.
David, you better go to a hotel until we figure this out.
You can't kick me out of my own home.
It's my home, David. Paid for and in my name. You know the law, right?
Oh, I thought I knew a lot of things. Like when I'm outflanked.
Have a nice day.
Chloe, for once, just please shut up.
I hope Joyce doesn't hate me for tearing into David.
All right, I'm going to go back. I'm actually going to side with him because I do think there's something more to what he is doing. And I think I want to see, like, what he is actually up to. Chloe, I know, is going to be pissed if I don't, but all right. In this instance, I think Chloe was
Nice
in the wrong. I do
breakfast.
too, actually.
David, you back already?
I have to take a nap after writing up vandalism reports last night.
What happened?
Some little shit-ass punks broke into the swimming pool. This is what happens at these PC bullshit colleges. Entitled students taking over the campus.
You think David
Do
just
you know
wanted to
for
find
sure
Rachel
it
for
was
Chloe?
Blackwell students?
Who else
You know,
would do it?
I actually wouldn't be
And I'm gonna
surprised at
bust 'em.
that. I wouldn't be surprised at all if that was the case.
Figures you'd be here. Is that your Rachel Amber Halloween costume?
You know more about her than me.
No. You and Chloe think you know more than anybody. Like all teenagers.
Leave Max alone, David. Stop threatening students.
He threatens them with surveillance cameras, so he can spy on everybody. Like he spies on all of us here.
Don't start, Chloe. Not now.
Yeah, I'm just always starting shit, right? You're a total paranoid, David.
Not now, Chloe.
You used to call me a loser for getting kicked out of Blackwell. So who's the loser now, David? Who haven't you accused or harassed? Between your investigations into Rachel and Kate, what have you done besides get in trouble?
All right, let's see what happens if I side with him.
Listen, we don't know that David did anything, and nobody has any proof against him. As far as we know, it's Nathan Prescott who's the real threat so far. I would cut David slack here.
Oh, would you? How generous, King Max. So suddenly it doesn't matter how shady David has been acting, or that he keeps all those weird files on your classmates, or how you're always going off on how creepy David
Enough!
is.
I don't want anybody being accused of anything. There's been too much of that crap going on around here lately, and I don't want it in my home today.
Well, I agree with that. Now, if you all don't mind, I'd like to forget about work and sit down and eat some of this incredible grub.
I have to take a dump. Are you coming, Max?
You want me to go with you to the bathroom? No, I kind of think that...
Maybe I went too easy on David for Joyce's sake.
When David talked to us in the school, and he actually, like, he kind of came down to our level and was like, hey, you know, the pot thing isn't really a big deal. Sorry I went off. I kind of think, like, this is a good way to kind of pay that forward with him. Because, again, we don't know that he's really doing something wrong. It comes off that way, but he's right. You know, teenagers, and because I know this was me when I was a teenager, you think you know everything. And a lot of times you find out that it's a lot different from what you originally thought. So let's give him a little grace on this.
Thanks again for defending me, Max. But this is my family now.
Well, yeah, I mean...
Max, I appreciate you sticking up for David and our family, even if Chloe doesn't.
Yeah. I mean, I think there's more to this, and he's just looking like the bad guy because he acts like a prick.
Thanks for letting me down again, Max. Why can't you just rewind so I don't have to see you defending that asshole?
Is that what she's like asking me to do? I'm not gonna do that though. If you side with Chloe, she's gonna tell you. Yeah.
When I went through David's laptop, I found pictures of Rachel and Frank being more than friends.
Right, no way, Max. She was just posing to tease Frank.
If you're not gonna believe me, why don't we check out what Frank has in his RV?
What's that gonna prove?
Frank has Rachel's bracelet. What else does he have in there?
Motherfucker better not have anything. For his sake. Let's check the door. Frank gets so wasted, he sometimes forgets to lock it.
I can't believe you hung out with him.
Not anymore. We have to be casual ninjas here. Shitballs. Okay, here's the plan. I'll go to the diner and distract Frank by telling him I have his money, but he needs to come with me. Then you come in and rewind so Frank doesn't see me. Then you can tell Frank he needs to check out his RV, and then you rewind after you get the key, and...
Right.
Chloe, I got this. I'll be right back.
Don't let my epic plan get in the way of yours. I'll try to scrounge up a Scooby snack to distract his mangy mutt.
Now to find a quick and easy way to snag Frank's keys.
All right.
Damn, there has to be food for you somewhere.
All right. It is about 3 hours in. I do have to go. I will not be here on Saturday because we have something going on. But to make that up, I'm going to pick up this and finish this one tomorrow. So I'll be back here tomorrow at 2 to finish this one up. And then this way we can really spend, you know, some real time digging into it. But I've been having so much fun. I know I haven't finished it. I know they're pretty long though too. So I want to make sure that I can like really like give it my full attention. Oh, I'm getting the bad square. Oh no. I mean, I'm guessing we're probably fairly close. But yeah, let me get back to it tomorrow when I have, you know, like I have a ton of time. And if we're actually pretty close now, I'll see about doing both this one and episode 4 all tomorrow night. Because tomorrow night I'll have a lot of time to hang out. So let's see. Oh God. Okay, I know this is gonna probably like kill my computer when I try doing this. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna say goodbye. And I will see you guys tomorrow at 2. Hope you guys will be here. I had a lot of fun, and I enjoyed our conversations as well. So I'll talk to y'all soon. Have a good night. Bye. Bye, everyone. Good night.